I have one bad piece of news for this game.
I had it spoiled through
No one did it on purpose, but someone spoiled the Sphinx riddle for me, so I guess there's no point in me not doing it, so we're just gonna go... We're gonna go do that. So let's recap. If you're just coming in, this is Esoteric Ebb. This is Disco Elysium with the D&D backdropping. I'm gonna give you the rundown of what's happening, what's going on, what are we doing. So we're playing as a cleric. We're a cleric of this place called Tolstad. And last time on Esoteric Ebb. And we've been tasked with finding out the reason that the tea shop exploded. Obviously, that's very weird. So we're in this coastal city, Tolstad. Tea shop explodes. We get teamed up with this goblin. The goblin works for the Halfway Bridge tribe. They run the district that the tea shop is in. So they're obviously invested in figuring out exactly what happened. His boss, Lady Sageleaf, tasked him to help me. She's frustrated because the city isn't helping them. So it's up to us to figure it out. I'm technically part of the city, but everyone I work for thinks I'm an idiot. Even though I am objectively a genius. I have 24 intelligence. I am like the smartest person -1 that I have encountered yet. I am also, hold on. I am God Emperor Wizard. I am amazing. I have the Asgalian spirit. I'm a future patriarch, and I have the God Emperor Wizard. Yeah, +9 intelligence. I am so smart. Yeah, is that what your intelligence told me? Yeah, so I have gone through this investigation as we've bounced around the city. I have literally told everyone to vote for me. I've told them I'm going to be the next Wizard King. You should vote for me. I'm amazing. And that's pretty much where we are on this. We're on day 3 of, I think, 5. We have 2 more days. We're at the start of day 3 in order to solve this mystery for good. So, major spoilers for the actual investigation if you don't want to hear it. Yeah, I have like no strength. My strength is laughably bad. I had trouble lifting a table. I had to get Snell to help me, and I had to re-roll several times. So, major spoilers coming up here. 3, 2, hi Sharklo, 1. Big spoilers. I have figured out that there was a conspiracy involved in the destruction of the tea shop. I went into the tea shop itself and found a dead elf, which is a really, really big deal because there are very few elves, and her dying there was, or rather could be, a diplomatic incident. 2, I was visited by a very alive elf who seemed to want me to believe that the elf that was killed was a separatist who was up to no good, which I obviously do not believe at all. And then 3rd, I met with the tea shop owner who explained to me, because I broke into their place, the Free Striders, who are a merchant guild, a trading company, have actually purchased all the docks in the city from the officials, meaning the city has sold itself off without telling the public at large, and that actually the election that's coming up is a sham. It doesn't matter who's elected because the city has effectively sold itself. So it doesn't matter who's coming in. It's a way for the existing council members, the magistrate, to get rich and then hand off all the problems for whoever comes next. So that's what I've figured out has happened. What am I going to do with that information? I'm not sure. Hey, Azro. So I'm going to go do the one spoiler thing that I got. I don't know what you get, But I know how to do the Sphinx thing. Oh, you never found out. I broke into the Free Striders hideout and I found this. I might even have it on me. Hold on. I have or found. Yeah, a ledger full of contracts and documents. This is the document that has the docks, all the docks of the city being sold off to the Free Striders. And it's been signed by every single member of the magistrate. So they all know. They're all corrupt. All right. So I was spoiled on this, but I don't know what we get. They're blocking the way. Can I only get in there? I stare at the barrels. Yep. Those sure are barrels. Can you move these? I'd like to get up on the stage. No. Why not? You see the Gyno Sphinx pointing to Snell. Him. Him? My goblin sidekick? I'm not your sidekick, cleric. Right, sorry. My servant. Sorry, my servant. She sighs. I am sorry, Goblin, but you're not allowed up here. Only the cleric is. Sure, I have no problem with that. But mind if I ask why? She smirks. I do mind. I will not answer that. Oh, interesting. Clearly this is a hint to solve the riddle. You must perform some kind of act on stage in order to fulfill the requirements. The Goblin shrugs. Okay. I'll pick you up, Snell. He glances at the smiling Gyno Sphinx. Don't rough him up too bad, you hear? Oh, I would never. The Goblin shakes his head and leaves the chamber. Can you move these barrels now? Okay, thanks. Don't touch any of my feathers. I'm highly ticklish! Ha! Alright, so someone inadvertently spoiled how to do this. I have to do this. So I don't really remember what the riddle was. So let's see if we would have figured it out on ourselves. I'm going to assume I wasn't really. I don't remember what the riddle was even. I don't remember. Anyway. I now know. She can repeat it. Well, that's fine. That's what you do. You just do that. So then we walk in here. I guess. Okay, well this part I don't know what we're supposed to find in here. Oh, please don't be a mimic. Oh! Ho, ha! A deck. You are holding a deck. A deck of cards. Yes. A deck of cards. It feels heavy in your hands. There is death in this deck. You sense an overwhelming power looking at you. A voice in beyond telling you, commanding you to close your eyes. Why should I? Close your eyes. The darkness wins. You do as it asks. Or perhaps the darkness simply accepted you as its own, as it envelops the rest of you. What? The deck is still with you. Should I draw from it? You could do that. But it is wise to not. Am I dead? No. Not this time. But you have been moved. Ho-ho! You open your eyes. Yeah, we got the deck of many things. That is like the signature of D&D artifacts. We'll see what it does here, but normally you can pull it and it has any number of wonderful or calamitous effects. You find yourself on the floor of the tavern. The Gyno Sphinx sips on her wine barrel and laughs at you. You found it then. How interesting. In front of you on the ground, you see the fancy zinc container. The deck of many things is yours. The deck of many things, a legendary magical item. Many have documented in various history books since the Gate War, but they are seldom spotted in the wild.
A new follower.
Sam, thank you for the follow. So that's it then? Sphinx takes a sip. Little one. The deck of many things? That is your reward, yes. But firstly, I must congratulate you. Very well done for solving my riddle. Oh, thanks. It was fun. The part where I definitely solved it. Fun? Sure, I'll take it. She would have preferred something like, what a difficult and illustrious riddle you crafted, oh great Olzus, alas.
Oh god, spoilers, I can't watch.
Ah, I'm sorry, Billy, get out of here. Don't watch this part. Shoo! Be gone! Be gone with you, but thank you for your 6 months. I'm gonna give Billy another few seconds before we see our reward here. An esoteric challenge of it is the biggest hurdle, of course. And while I want to avoid inflating that ego, what? Little one, you do have quite the mastery over strings. Or at the very least, some type of natural inclination. I'm the greatest wizard of this era! Natural inclination, then. Wizard, more like you. She purrs out her next sentence as she leans in. Now, as for the deck. Yeah? Yes, I am destined to warn you, Cleric. There are few who have drawn those cards. Some will spell fortune, some death. It is the biggest gamble of your life. You will never know the true odds. From what you have read, the deck of many things appears to be a 1 in 10 chance of major negative outcomes and a 1 in 5 chance of major positive ones. The other cards are various degrees of quite awful to decently good. Hey Axel, this depends on how many cards are in the deck. If you are willing to throw everything away to grasp for that smallest sliver of potential, then draw. Otherwise, I suggest leaving it be. Once you draw, or rather once you stop drawing, it will return to the confines. Okay. I'll be going. Let's go get Snell and draw a card. I want him with me when we die. Oh, I can't wait. I can't believe we got that. I can't believe we got that thing. Who are you? I'll come back to you, lady. Hold on. I gotta go alter the fate of my existence with some cards. Now I have the coolest thing to show you. You're definitely gonna love it. I promise. One of us is gonna love it. Snell, bestie. Oh, here you are. Good afternoon. You ready to head out? Yes. Okay. First off, we saved the game. Cards. Now we open the deck of many things. Can I equip it? -4 wisdom. Okay. You take out the deck of many things. It is heavy in your hands. One card juts out invitingly as you hold it up. Fate is sealed. The cards are placed. Only the wild dwarf can ever change this order. A wild dwarf? A wild dwarf? Logically, you should avoid drawing a card at all. However, if you must, make sure to draw more than one. A poor start will grant a greater ending, but do not go above 3. The rules of 3. Okay. Bye. Let's do it. Hey, Snell. Do you know what this is? A dangerous magic item? How perceptive, Snell. Oh, I was correct. I sure hope we weren't expecting me to draw a card. No, not at all. I suggest you also shouldn't draw one, Cleric. At least until we finished our business. But I want to. You're your own man, Cleric. I won't stop you. I'm just very much suggesting you don't esoteric yourself into another state of being. The state of being dead. Hi, Juniper. How are you? I do have a bag of holding. I'll have one in VR soon. Juniper, I hope you're doing well. Juniper, I have the most exciting news. I'm about to draw a card from the deck of many things. I am so glad you're here for it. Also, hi, Haxie. Azro, give me a second and maybe let's do this first. I just saved, so if it's catastrophically bad, I will load the game. Are you certain? Statistically, according to legends, it would be an incredibly stupid idea. Well, that means I want to. However, if you must, then to reiterate, if your first card draw is negative, draw one more and then stop. That should maximize your chances. Okay, so if the first one sucks, draw another one, but don't draw a third time. The vellum material of the card feels light as you grasp it. You hear a whisper, a groan. A deep, unnerving part of you is screaming to throw everything else away through miraculous fate. You flip it over. It says, Skull. Deep, unending dread. Cleric? Then the goblin is no more. Oh, what is this? Oh no! Oh dear.
A deck of many things? This has never gone badly for anyone ever.
Oh, Wanderer, I'm pretty sure it just went real bad. I am the dumbest wizard of the era. I am so... My wisdom has to be like 8. In the darkness, you see the figure. A silhouette. Oh, gosh. Hello. No. It is the darkness. Hey. Been a while. You feel at home hearing its voice. What? Never mind. Let's just get it done. I'm not really busy, but let's just say this is my least favorite part of the gig. Who are you? I am dead. Oh, cool. Okay. So, I got the worst card. But he told me if I... Okay, but listen. My intelligence said if I draw a bad card, I should then draw another card after that, assuming I don't die. Oh. Yeah, and you're here too. I'm here for you. Are you ready? DC 16. That's not likely to happen. How about no? Too bad. Oh my gosh. Are you ready? No? Too bad. Yeah, too bad. It's only DC 16. Well, you open your mouth. No, we don't have time for that. Shit, you do. Make your choice. I refuse. Of course you do. Which game do you want? And nothing silly, either pure skill or fair chance. Ooh, a game? Sorry, you are new to this. I'll decide for you. Rock, paper, scissors. I know that game! I sure hope so. It's one of the core games. Core games? Let's not talk history. I count to 3. On 3, not before 3, or on a hidden silent 4, we hold out one of the 3. Rock beats scissors. Scissors beats paper. Paper beats rock. Okay. Out of the darkness, you see a 5-fingered hand. It is pale and ethereal. Statistically speaking, 1, 2. Most people start with rock, which he should know. Oh no. Statistically speaking, most people start with rock, which he should know, you know. 3. Go with rock. I trust. I am so smart. I am the smartest, dumbest wizard. You hold out your hand, and Death throws out his bony hand exactly simultaneously as if a shadow of mirror stood before you. Scissors. Death's hand is held out in 2 sprouts. Well, you got me. Suddenly, the darkness disappears, and you find yourself standing in reality. Did I just beat Death? I am so smart! I'm so smart! Look at how I outsmarted Death! I am the smartest future God Emperor Wizard of Tallston!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yes! Huh, the card just disappeared. Your companion says from a somewhat safe distance. That's
So
true.
smart, and yet so dumb. Draw your second card, hero.
That's right. Statistically, I should draw again. Did something happen? Huh, nice guy. This is more or less what you expected. I met Death. Oh, nice guy. Considering the circumstances, yeah. Right, well, good job living, I guess. So I guess after that experience, you're not going to draw another one, are you? Well, no, you should draw another one. It says, Jester. Oh no. As the card turns to dust, the tiny cloud of gray wraps around your hand, leaving a mark on your No, I'm a clown. One you believe to just be ash at first, but appears to be permanent. An image of a smiley, winking face. What? How strange. The fates are spinning your string along a tube. It will go smoother. The Jester. The best card in the deck. This mark will cause you luck your way into success at anything you do. A permanent advantage in life. No way. I have advantage! I have advantage! You jump a decent amount, but it felt like it was easier than normal. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. I'm not gonna pull anymore. You said stop. You said stop it. I trust my intelligence. Never do 3. As you mentally decide not to draw another card, the deck appears to react. The cards jutting out retracts in an instant. Then the zinc begins to glow faintly blue. I don't think you can. I don't think I can interrupt the conversation. All the remaining cards disappear from your grip. No fanfare, no esoteric particles. It just went out of existence. Your companion taps you on the shoulder. Good choice, or, well, the good choice would have been not to draw at all, but it wasn't your worst choice to stop while you're ahead. That's it. Forget about this weird experience. So, I'm sorry, do I have permanent advantage? Because of my mark? That is wild! That is crazy! I can't believe I lucked my way in and out of that. So now I can just like, what, I can behold her with advantage? I'm still never gonna do it, it's DC 30, but that's interesting. I did the most Orem thing ever. I drew the best and the worst card in the wrong order, and I lived. That's incredible. Can I open some packs for you? I sure can. Do I want to know about the other cards? No, in case I do another no, because I might do another playthrough off stream. I don't want to spoil this game. This game is just it's so wonderful. This lady wasn't here yesterday, so let's just see if she has anything new to say. The elf looks you up and down, human. Oh, I guess she doesn't really have anything new to say. Oh, but you know what? Who are you voting for? I am not a citizen of Norvik. According to city law, universal suffrage includes any inhabitant of Norvikian soil. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, bye. I just wanted to clarify that you should vote for me, but since you can't vote, you're not important to me. Did I have any more pressing matters to do? We did the Sphinx. Got the cards. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we needed to do up here. I'm not a sociopath because my charisma is too low. I guess not really. The only thing I can think of, hey, Attic, is to tell...
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, Attic, this game is amazing. I hope your stream went well yesterday and that you had fun with Helldivers. Hey, Terrible. Terrible had a really good run with you in Aethermancer over the weekend. You're one of my critters. I don't know if you remember, but one of my critters in Aethermancer is named after you, and we had a really good run. So if I remember right, I'm gonna do one more sweep for this dumb rat. I'm looking for one silly rat, and it's somewhere down here. Up here? I also need to figure out where or if I'm finding Sash. Yeah, I'm looking for one of Sash's buddies. Something is stashed under these heavy rocks. Oh, really? That's new. Crusader's Mantle. No way, a spell? Paladin's Insignia. Advantage against Earth folk. What? You pick up the insignia. Heavy, official. The symbol of Norvik, shaped in iron. A paladin's insignia. Ha! Huh. Well, there's only one paladin left in the city. Lord Gorm. Lord Gorm, the last anointed paladin of Earth. One of the original faces of the party of Norvik. He went missing months ago. Many believed he has abandoned his post. Well, he might have gotten crushed. The craftsmanship. That's true, I don't need that. Hey, Snell, look at this! Goblin peers at the insignia. Seems official. Some left over from an old delve? No, this is one of a kind. This one belonged to Lord Gorm, the last paladin of Earth. Oh crap! That's the one that's missing? Yeah, the one and only. He goes quiet, his eyes darting back and forth in the dark tunnel. So, he might be alive here somewhere. But I suppose this is some type of closure. I'll report it to my patriarch once this mission is finished. He lowers his head as if to show some type of respect. Got it! The symbol gleams even in the dim light. Most strikingly, it appears to be hot and red, clearly highly esoteric, as if containing some magical fire. And if it is here, in this dungeon, then surely Lord Gorm must be dead. Rockfall. Paladin dies. Lord Gorm must be dead. A truly tragic end. The missing paladin is no more. Somewhere down here in the dark. Another sign of how this city will fall. As for the insignia, it shall be returned to the palace. Eventually. Oh, so he is just dead. Oh, I kind of had... Well... Last paladin of Earth. Now there are no paladins of Earth. Alright, where's this last rat? That was not the rat I was looking for. Not the end of the world, but yeah, I don't know where it could be. It's somewhere here. If anyone knows, phoning a friend, if anyone knows if I'm missing that rat, I'll take the hint. Oh my gosh, the snail moved. Oh my gosh. Look at him and his family. You know where it is? I am looking for... I have the black, the white, the green, and the red. So whichever rat is not one of those. I have black, white, green, red. Yeah, he's huge. He said he got stuck. If I remember right, I freed him from the cold magic. He got afflicted by cold magic. You stand in the Root's chamber. Lord Reckham has moved here with his family. Oh, right, he's royalty. Several smaller hail snails cluster around the massive patriarch. The air is cold, frigid even. As you approach, the great snail's eye stalks focus on you. A clicking sound, both faint and loud at once. Recognition. He looks comfortable here. Yeah, the roots have good moisture levels, and it's cold enough for them without being too cold for us. Lady Sageleaf is less than thrilled, but she's allowing it. For now. How many babies? You count them carefully. 5. No, 6. Hail snails. His escargotoire. His children. Let's talk to him. The clicking transforms. Yellow rat is unlocked via... Oh, I'm missing it via progression? Okay. Little friend, you freed us. Lord Reckham's voice is slow, deliberate. Like each word costs him great effort. How are you feeling? Warm. Warmer. The cold sleep fades. Soon we move again. Do you need anything? No, little friend. You have given enough. We are content. Are you gonna stay here? For now, yes. This place, it is good. Moisture, darkness, peace. We will stay. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, Lord Reckham. Grateful we are, my children. They thank you. The smaller snails click in unison. Okay. Little guy deserves reward. The giant snail slowly unveils something shiny from its... Oh, good, right from the snail mouth. Treasures of family. You get your hands on a slimy gemstone. We are eternally grateful. Snell glares at the giant gem, then gives you a thumbs up. Thank you, Lord Reckham. Words fade back into clicking. Slow, rhythmic, peaceful. Woo! A purple gemstone. It's very pretty and probably very expensive. Once this whole election business is over, you could sell it on the black market or turn it into the tower for the reward. Neither wouldn't really net you a fortune, but maybe a fraction of a fortune. Okay, I already went to visit the angel, I think, today, and she didn't say anything new, so the only thing I can think of now is that I am to go down into here, which is the last remaining mystery I had. Oh, hello? The goblins are reclaiming the tunnels. It's gotten really hot. Oh. Oh, so I can't go down that way. Huh. All right. Well, now I'm sort of out of a I'm at a loss. I could learn Good Apple from her. Wait, do I already know Good Apple? What are my chances of stealing Good Apple? It's a DC 14, but I have advantage. But I have terrible dexterity. Could I have decent dexterity? I could equip my bracers of thievery. I'm gonna try and steal from her. Okay. I think 10 dex is currently the best I can do. I'm not very dexterous. Oh, 12. I can do 12 dex. Okay. And I have advantage. Now we're talking. Oh, that's so nice. That is so nice. I now have Good Apple. Now I can be the Apple Boy forever.
It's me, the Apple Boy.
Oh.
Forever and
it's
ever.
you.
Hey, Space Mouse, how are you?
You're here because you done.
You want in the game. You would fit right in this universe, Space Mouse. Have you played this game? Good Apple. 5 apples appear in your hand and are infused with the magic for the duration. A creature can use an action to eat one. Okay, so I just feed people now. I'm forever Apple Roo now. Okay. Oh, I also learned Crusader's Mantle, right? I found that. Crusader's Mantle. Holy power radiates from you in an aura with a 30-foot radius, awakening boldness in you and all other friendly creatures. Until the spell ends, the aura moves with you, centered on you. While in an encounter, you and your allies add 1d12 to all ability checks. Holy crap. Thank you, Wanderer. It's kind of you to say. Appreciate that. A central rock. Wait, hold on. Let me equip my normal gear before we go back here. Oh, I can sort. That's very nice. Let's see. +1 int. Yes. Minus con. I don't want minus con. I forgot I got that. This is +1 int. This is the perfect helmet for me, really. +2 con. Yeah. That puts me at 18. And then this one gave me 2 extra con as well. Yep. Okay. That's my normal stat line there. Huh, so I can't go down that way. I thought I would need to go down there, but that is not what I need to do. Oh, does she know anything else? Helmed mankind. That's me. There's a dwarf who says you won't let him pass here. I defeated the roper. A roper? That is very ferocious beast. They do not come up this far very often. Well done, human. Okay, attempt to flirt. The dark dwarf. Yes. He is not permitted. Why not? Lady does not permit it. Lady Sageleaf does not allow looters. Okay. Okay, good. I have no strong feeling on that, but Lady Sageleaf does not will it. If you go into south tunnels, beware of monsters. They crawl in from below. They clean them out, but they return. Okay, what kind? All kinds, tell me more. Last month we killed a hook horror. It was a great hunt. Before that, a bunch of giant spiders and a gray ooze. Last year we had to get a specialist to deal with a hive of cranium ants. They negotiated for days. They negotiated for days! I have one of the ants! The worst was probably the gricks. I hate those things. But I'm sad we have not yet had to deal with a boulette. I do not think those land sharks enjoy tunneling here, but there have been reports of a few of them moving closer to the settlements in the last year over in Verdun. I want to skin one of those things one day. Okay. Stare at her. She grins. Oh! Yeah. Okay. Good job. Nothing thaumaturgical here. And there's some apples. Okay. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do. I thought I had a lead with the snail opening up a deeper cavern, but I don't. Hello, Hazel. How are you doing, gamer? Hazel, I'm lost. I don't know where to go. I already went here. This is the Demi-Lich. I'm going to talk to him. I need to go farther down, but I don't know how to go farther down. Unless this is repaired now somehow. Nope. Oh yeah, Hazel, I opened the deck of many things, and I outsmarted death. You know, as the future God Wizard King of Novrik, of course I did. I know. Yeah, I got the worst and the best reward. It was fantastic. And the dwarf's not here anymore. I don't know where to go. What am I missing? Let's see. Yeah, Viskin is a lich, but I don't know what to do about that. I was also attacked by a mass cultist. I've met Bondival already. I saw the bike rack. I'm too afraid of women. Okay. Oh, what's this? So, you took the bird's papers and made him stick around with the snakes. It was a tough decision. Sure hope so. Look, it's time to establish some baseline, okay? First of all, immigration is good. What? Immigration. It's a net positive for a modern society. For Norvik. Okay, but what's that got to do with freedom of movement? It's literally the most fundamental policy of the Free Strider. I'm not a Free Strider. In the real old days, the only people with resources to travel would be aristocrats of society, and in the real early days, that'd be the top dragon servant, the top slaves. Then, during the last few centuries, that changed. The average person suddenly got the ability to move. On a societal scale, sure, but also in a geographic sense. Each of the Arcanist splinters dealt with it in different ways. Once the Coast War broke out, for real, all the borders got real tight. A shoot-on-sight type of policy wasn't uncommon. Okay. And that's real. Okay. What does that have to do? Oh, because I was stopping the bird from fleeing. You know, Arcanists. The powerful should control the weak. Arcanists had it right. Geez, slow down there, Argonoff. Let's go over the facts here. Number one cause of starvation, poverty, and economically related suffering is the general lack of prosperity. Historically, it's understandable why peasants and kings, or early Arcanists, didn't really get this, because they just didn't have any reference point. If things were always terrible, you wouldn't know what good is, right? Hey, I'm internalizing how I dealt with the resolution of the tea shop owner, who I took his papers so he can't flee the city. Then comes industry, mass production, both esoteric stuff, access to free food, healing services, teleportation. You let him leave? I was concerned that I was just concerned that letting them leave in case I needed to track them down later. And the fundamentals, textile factories, metal refining, transportation, all of it giving way to an unprecedented amount of prosperity for everyone. It's like cheating in the economy. Everybody gets rich all of a sudden, even the old aristocrats. And then you have the question of nation states, of borders. You can make an argument that freedom of movement goes against certain ideals of nationalism, sure. You can't completely lock your own people away from others. You can't stay out of the global trade. You lose the authoritarian touch. In return, you get a super magical economic boost, one that helps everyone. You know those Asgals that hate free striderism so much? This is the point where they all shut the F up and sit down. Because Asgalism doesn't make anything better. Not anywhere near the degree that the opening the markets did. Absolutely, Wanderer. The writing in this game does not skip a beat. I really enjoyed, Wanderer, the introspection that occurred after we dealt with the young kids, the ones who were part of the traditionalists, or no, they were apolitical, and the Asgalist kids. And we were discussing like how a group of kids could turn to a nationalist party for answers and lash out against everyone else around them. I really enjoyed that. It made so much sense. That's literally like arbitrarily making all of your people, objectively less wealthy and probably a lot hungrier just for some dumb ego trip. Evergas, thanks for giving that subject. Terrible, I appreciate you. The apolitical psyops naturalists. Yeah, like, they were technically apolitical, but the way they were going about it was, like, definitely supporting the Nationalist Party of Norvik, and they were lashing out at the Asgalists because the Asgalists were promoting a point of view that was indirectly attacking the privilege that they supposedly were supposed to have, but felt like they didn't have. So it was causing them to lash out against them, not completely understanding what it all meant. And of course, the Asgulus position didn't make it very easy for them to accept, because the Asgulus position was also demonizing them. So of course they were lashing out against the Asgulus. Evergas, thank you for those 3 gifted subs. I really appreciate you. It's very kind of you.
I could really use a
Oh my goodness. Wanderer, thank you for the 5 gifted subs as well. Y'all are so kind. I ordered a smoothie earlier, so you've covered the cost of feeding myself today. Thank you. Yeah, it was really good. All these quest lines have been good. What would the choice? The path that makes them a patriarch or the one that labels them the oppressor? Yeah, it was really interesting. Like, it made me understand their point of view. Like, it's still flawed and like, you know, in my opinion, wrong, but it definitely, it shined light on how they got to their point of view, how they got to that line of thinking, and that made sense. Thanks, guys. So thank you, by the way, for the gifted subs. I very much appreciate it. That's literally like arbitrarily making all of your people objectively less wealthy. Thus, immigration is great. Anyone who disagrees is just an idiot. Okay. You've convinced me. I will now allow strangers to come live with me in my apartment. Immigration is great, fills out the ranks of the increasingly growing Norvikian industries. Immigration is amazing, but only for Fulcarian reasons. We should help people in need by sharing our wealth. Immigration in balanced amounts is great, but too much and it'll create strife. Immigration is a tool of the bourgeoisie used to slow down wage increases and dilute the class solidarity. Oh no, immigration is a threat to democracy. Immigration destroys nations. It destroys people. Just because old Dimonor blew up and Reeds took its place as a messed up coagulation of all the broken survivors doesn't mean the rest of the coast has to align with their strange multicultural ideas. Jeez, just because it went bad somewhere else doesn't mean we gotta deal with it. What would my majocratic, egotistical, know-it-all wizard self think? It's like, okay, in balanced amounts, I think is what my pragmatic, egotistical wizard would think. I'm not a nationalist, so I wouldn't pick 7. So I'm gonna say it's okay if it's balanced. You love how you asked that like I'm role playing here. Obviously, that's the choice that benefits you. Yeah. I love it, Barry. I love it. Yeah, I've told everyone I'm a wizard. I also told them to vote for me. Yeah, sure, but the market will take care of that by itself. The vacant jobs create the immigration appeal by itself. Nobody would move across the world if there ain't any jobs. Okay, but what if they do? What do you mean? Well, what if they move to get away from even worse situations? Wouldn't that overwhelm the nation targeted by mass immigration? Or what if the country offers a good enough life for immigrants that they'll move across the world anyway, even if there's no economic demand for them? Yeah. Well, that just wouldn't happen. So anyway, yeah. Making Drummer stay out when he clearly wanted to stay when he clearly wanted to get out. That's a crap move. Wait, that's not a rebuttal. That's not a rebuttal. Well, it just wouldn't happen. Okay. That's just straight up an asshole move. Bet you clearly learn a lot from that bird. He's got that infectious paranoia about him. Dexterity really does have that snark. Oh boy, your stomach's upset. That bird. Yeah, the bird is a survivor. That is his legacy. More than that, he really had one hell of a way to handle himself. Ignoring that crappy escape attempt, you saw how he danced around your questions? Seriously. Maybe it's a racial thing, but he read the room just as well as he recorded those voices. Honestly, both of those are damn true. Take any lesson you want from him. That bird's got game. And remember, immigration is good. What about infectious paranoia? Be ready for anything. The world could fall apart at any second. The walls could implode. Your dreams shattered. When that happens, you get ready to run. Leave the city leave the city in a crate. Ship yourself to Hazy. Whatever it takes. Advantage on initiative. I already have advantage. Hey, Acousticat. Survival of the fittest. You live through it all. Advantage on death saving throws. You want to say the right thing, right? Make the right choice? Yeah? Might help you have a quick glance around the room first. Advantage on Behold. Oh, I want advantage on Behold, but I guess I don't need any of them. I don't really need any of these, but if for some reason I have advantage on everything. I'm too perfect. Great, no excuses now. All right. I now have advantage. Can I behold Snell? Not very well. No. Okay. Well, you know, can't win them all. Okay, well, that was me attempting to go through my quest log and figure out if I learned anything new, but I haven't. I could go back to the ooze, but I don't think that would be a good idea.
Can't watch cause I'm playing this, but hope you're having fun.
Oh, I saw Arnie. I saw you were playing this. I hope you're having a good time with it. Thank you. Thank you for the 29 months, and I understand. See, I know about this, but I don't know if I want to do this. You look over the glowing torch deep inside. Could you get the torch now? No. Could you? Possibly. Let me rephrase that. Could you do it without having your skin dissolved by the gelatinous cube? I guess we'll have to find out. The goblin lets out a deep sigh and looks across the surface of the jelly monster. That cube's weird. Usually they're way more aggressive. The fact that we can stand here no problem means something's way off. I bet it's that torch. Can you use your magic to grab it? There are a handful of spells that could work here. A protective shield if you wish to fight through the acid. Ooh, I could use Shield of Faith. Or Mage Hand. I don't know if I could find Mage Hand. Where could I find that? So I'm admitting you to that I, in fact, do not know that basic cantrip, but I make it clear that I want to... Yeah. So I'm admitting to you that I, in fact, do not know this basic cantrip, but I also make it clear that I want to find it so we can proceed here, yet you stand here complaining about it. I know. I should have it. I don't. The goblin is taken aback. Damn, sorry, cleric. You made your point. He didn't mean to make you feel bad. No worries, I just got upset. In a manly way. Right, good. I do prefer manly expressions of emotion instead of manly expressions of violence. I flex at him. He lifts his chin. Anyway, for now, let's just not do anything rash. So he said some of the goblins know it? Does that mean I could... Does that mean I can... I've had some great experiences thus far in this game, So could I find someone that knows? Mage Hand? I just don't know. I don't know. I guess what I can do is maybe take these documents to the Angel and see what they have to say about all of this. Damn, adventurers sure have it tough. Oh, that guy? A skeleton lies crumpled against the wall. Human, male, dead for months, maybe longer. His armor has been stripped away. Only scraps of leather and cloth remain. Someone looted his corpse. Or something. Sad sight. Those tunnels eat people. Consumed by rock and what was once ceiling. You kneel down to inspect the skeleton. No obvious wounds. No broken bones. He didn't die from violence. Starvation, maybe? Or thirst. Piece of paper. Ominous. You look at the wrinkled piece of paper. Its contents half legible through grime and stains. An adventuring log. However, there's just something about this ranting text that could be useful. "28. The translation forms in your mind from what you remember from your days of tower courses. Our master will soon return. His descendants lay in wait. The great trove of Esuth, the red dragon of Ascan. His rise to power through trickery and betrayal is legendary, as is his fall to Abacus the Halfwit and the Mist Titan. Rumors say his spirit still haunts the ever-lit burned coast to this day. The great trove of Esuth awaits within the walls of the lost seat under the feet of the traitors. I have found and spoken with the spirit of his firstborn son. His bones are caught in those arcane halls, kept stable by the presence of a filthy goblin chiefess. Wait! As long as she holds that ground, his divine remnants will not move, but I've sealed the entrance. It will only open for a true follower. You have an unrelated to this game question? I'm ready, Wanderer. Hail Esuth. May fire sweep the coast. A dragon cult is worth this. His followers believe he will return. The Trove of Esuth is a legendary hoard. Sealed entrance that only opens for a true follower. This paper might be the key. You say the words aloud. Nothing happens. But you've memorized them now. My review of Tainted Grail. Oh, yeah, you probably saw me finishing that. Okay. So if you haven't seen Tainted Grail, that's a good question. I do have some thoughts about Tainted Grail. Let me show it. If you don't know, I picked this up on a Steam sale. So I have Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. This game is like a very condensed version of Skyrim. It's smaller in scope. It's all handcrafted. The writing is okay. How do I think about it? From a mechanical sense, it checks all the boxes of Skyrim and open world RPGs. You can pick your class. It has all the basic playstyles: archer, stealth assassin, warrior, battle mage, wizard. You can even be a summoner. I think like there are like sort of in my opinion, like there aren't any ladies aside from some quest NPCs. Like you don't find ladies out in the world, which I thought was interesting. That's just a personal note. There's no lady bandits. And two, I think from real feedback, like the world itself is depressing, is not only depressing, it's weird. It's like Arthurian fantasy had a weird baby with H.R. Geiger or Giger, whatever his name is. Like, you'll have knights, and then in the very next room, you'll have weird, fleshy pipe room, and like a sexy boobah monster comes out of some blood, and you're like, okay, that's kind of weird. I think for me, the weird mishmash doesn't work very well. But if that's just something you write off as cool, you'll probably have a fun time with it. But it's like Dark Souls and Skyrim had a baby. Dark Souls in theme, Skyrim in gameplay. I think it's fine. I am personally having a good time with it. From a gameplay perspective, the only thing that I don't like is the scaling. Sometimes you'll go to a new area and the game doesn't level scale them, and monsters will take you minutes to kill. And I think that's stupid. I don't want to sit there wailing on a monster for a minute and they're like in your way, so you have to get rid of them or have to get through them somehow. Like when I did the DLC, I fought a boss for like 9 minutes. I'm not kidding. I just sat there. And the boss was fighting my zombies, and he couldn't kill my zombies because they were regenning. And I just sat there and I wailed on him, casting the same spell for about 9 minutes. I thought that was pretty dumb. But aside from that, everything else is okay. Like eventually you will scale up and you'll be able to kill all the bad things anyway. But like sometimes going from area to area, when you first get to the new area, it's doesn't feel very good, and then you'll struggle, and then you'll get to the point where you can kill them fast, and I guess that feels good. But I would prefer a smoother progression curve. But everything else is fine, like questing, you walk around, world is cool looking for the most part. It is depressing. There's like it's about the fall of Avalon. Like King Arthur's realm is crap, and so there's not a lot of happiness to be found there. Like you try your best, but you're not gonna find too much. This is actually my favorite zone so far, this place. But I don't know. It's fine for the sale and the price. It's good. I've been having a good time with it. Yeah, it's dystopian fantasy. Yeah, thank you. That's probably what I was trying to say. It's dystopian fantasy. It's got some fun bits. It's not bad. It's not badly made. There's nothing that screams out of like. There's nothing in here that I've hit that was like truly awful. And for the most part, I think it's cool. And again, it's got like all the basics for the fantasies you want, which not every game has. Like a lot of these indie games would just be like, hi, you're a warrior and you swing. But no, this one's got a little, you can do pretty much everything, which is cool. I've been running through the game at Surprised Summoner. The DLC though, the DLC visually was a big win for me. Let me see if I can show you the screenshots I took. The DLC was great. Show my screenshots. Can I show my... Oh, here. This place was hella cool. Look at this. It's like underwater Cthulhu sort of place. This, so cool. I really enjoyed this. Yeah, there's a DLC area you go to, and it was the coolest area. Yeah, I really liked it. Oh, I didn't know that this told you your 2 highest stats, by the way. I saw that earlier in Billy's. Alright, so I found a passphrase from a dragon cultist. Go down there. Where to go? I guess we'll go talk to... Let's go talk to... No, totally fine. I think it's worth it. If you get it on sale, safe buy. You'll enjoy it. Yeah, the only thing was like the scaling and when you get to an area is a little rough. And as far as I know, you just have to power through it. Try your best. Grime 2. I saw Gelot, who does hit list runs. I saw him post the first few bosses of it. It was a very cool aesthetic for Grime 2. It's like an area where there's just a bunch of like porcelain monsters and people. It was really pretty. Someone even remarked on the fact that his character, someone in-game remarked on the fact that his character just had a bunch of hands for a head. Anything new from this guy? The wiggling his little clawed feet, the kobold follows you. Master says you behave. I have some questions. No, I don't have any questions. Yeah, let's just go talk to... I can't remember their name. Oh, that's fun. She puts a little tent over herself during the rain. Wait, it's over here, right? That was the windmill I was using. Can't go that way. Yeah, so the only thing I can think of now is we have to confront the angel and tell her what I know. Hey, girl. Etir, cleric. Really, there's nothing new I can say? Wait, really? I have like the actual... Oh, you know what? Maybe I go to Lady Sageleaf. Maybe Lady Sageleaf is who I approach now. Also, I really want Mage Hand, and I don't know who could teach me it. Who is keeping... Who is keeping Sleight of Hand from... or Mage Hand from me? I should start trifling with people. See if I'm missing it. Oh, who knocked us over? A dream patch in the trash. Now I'm gonna check everyone. You have it? No, you got nothing. Do you have Mage Hand? No, you got nothing. Hello? Storm calls to me. Okay. Thank you. Oh, maybe Viskin. Where I can learn Mage Hand? Let me just see if Viskin is the one. I can steal his crossbow. That is so funny. The mind expansion. What? What is that? Oh my gosh, the mind expansion? 15 DC? I don't have good enough decks for that. Even at my best. Yeah. Yeah, any hint do you have, Trippin? Who throws hand? A magical instructor who can throw hands. Yeah, I really want it. I saw some apples I want to grab. Maybe there's a book. I can read them, but they're in Draconian. Occult Dragon Speech. I already read this. I can cast Comprehend Languages now. Oh, right, I can do that now. I can read the Draconic book. You should. You mutter the words to prepare and carefully tap the frail paper. The words pop into place. Hi, Zaya. My companion was consumed by the lower beast in the first wave. Oh, ancient tome. I wiped the sweat from my brow. The lair is hot. I saw his soul, yet still screaming at me as I stepped up towards the auditorium. No, I would not allow myself a meek death. The book details a first-hand account of one of the many lambs, the strongest of their tribe, who were sent to fight before the great green dragon, Til-Sur Danor, the last of the great grey dragons of old Dimenor to still reign at the time in the early divine era. Sorry, I think you were 44.
What the Snell?
Oh, I can't remember where I got comprehend languages. I think I bought it from a merchant. I think I bought it from the merchant outside the temple. What the Snell? Zaya? I did the Sphinx riddle? You did that, right? Before I continue on. The author, Caleb, was one of the few to survive. He writes how he ended up in the good favors of the Queen of the Tree after many years of... Queen of Tree? This is fascinating. Keep reading. A long decade in those halls I spent in toil, and I never relented, nor did I show... Yeah, I got death as my first card, and as my... I won. I beat death because my intelligence is so high, I was able to guess what he was going to do based off of logical deduction. And then I pulled the Jester. I have advantage on every roll for the rest of the game. Kaelin became the first loyal first human of Tirilisadnor. He was by her side at all times, and he listened to her every word, documenting it. The book contains a long... You save scummed? No, I maybe would have done the same, but I didn't have to. We did it on first try. It reveals how the author learns not just the basic tongue of Draconic, which all the high humans spoke, but rather the deeper power. A human playing the strings was amusing to them, to her, for none could ever dream of handling anything but the most shallow of songs, until the day I understood. This is a story told to all who are taught magic, how the first Arcanist stole knowledge from his dragon masters, but this you have not heard. Caleb Diminori listened to the ancient dragon until he understood. Dragons control strings, not just words, but with their voices. Once that clicked, the book explains, he learned how to tap into the words of power. High-tier magic! It goes on to which incredible detail explains exactly how his research went on during those years, how he managed to procure and to transcribe dozens of previously dragon-only spells. He did not master all of them himself, but he did master some. And most importantly, He trained himself until he could cast a spell of Jor's limits. That would be what we call today a 9th level spell. It goes on for pages describing basic stuff about the Draconic Civil War, similar to things you read in school. How all of Dimenor fell in their raging. In that chaos, humans were starting to rebel. It was with great pleasure I turned on her when I saw my great cousin, Doug Dooland Dim, appear with the sacred standard, yet he did not wield strength enough to break her. Thus, the last of my great serpents fell to me, to my one word of power I had learned just for her. Kill! Power, word, kill. The most famous of the power words. How interesting. Is this truly how it came to pass into human hands? Thus the era of the worm was fated, with man raised in its place. Doug Doolin Dim! I am Kalen of Dimenori. My words shape worlds. Myself, Jor, is what I am become. Ah, I am become death. The book ends with instructions on various draconic magical theory, most of which you already know. Elementary. However, looking at the final cantrip, I got Mage Hand by, oh my gosh, fairy, I got it by random luck. Halem's Mage Hand. Oh, yes. Oh, much more sleek. I could perform great feats. What, reach for apples? Apples. Holy crap! Can you steal stuff from a distance? Yes, although it is not as subtle as you might imagine if you get caught. Fascinating. I can't believe it! I can't believe it! Yeah, but I had to know comprehend languages. So now if I do Mage Hand, a spectral hand appears at a point you choose within range. You can use your action to control the hand. You can use it to manipulate an object, open a door, retrieve an item. Trifle attempt can be rolled with your intelligence modifier! No way! No way! A trifle attempt can be done with my intelligence modifier? No way. I'm gonna... Hold on. I just stole it! Oh! Domain expansion, my mind, baby! Grants a minor intelligence increase for a week. Heck yeah! Oh, I'm so powerful! I can do everything! Hey, Killix, I can't believe it! I can just steal whatever I want all the time! Oh, can I steal your crossbow now? I can just do it. I can just steal his crossbow! He's holding it! I just took it out of his grubby little hands! I don't even want it! Now it's mine! Oh, I stole it! I now have this tiny little stupid crossbow, and I stole it with my brain! Oh, I can't believe it! This is so good! This is the best thing ever! Oh. Hold on, I'm saving. This is too good. I'm too good! Magic hands. Oh my gosh. Hey, buddy. How's it going without your crossbow? I have some questions for you. Never mind. He won't talk about the fact that he doesn't have a crossbow anymore. Later, nerds. I'm so happy! I can do everything now! I truly am the god wizard, future god emperor wizard of this silly city. Look at this sad little man at his silly little bookstore. I could just steal it. I could just steal whatever I want. I still can't behold crap about him though. But it don't matter, because I can do this. I don't really want any of these. These are all crap. No, those are all bad. Never mind. I'll spare him from my trifles. Well, now that I'm all powerful, what do I do with myself? As an all-powerful future god king wizard. Wait, hold on. What's my official title? God Emperor Wizard, sorry. What do I do? I steal everything. Well, yeah, but like... you know, what else do I do? I could literally steal this man's axe. I could just do it. I just steal the caretaker from him. I don't need to steal the crypt key though. I could do it. I'm gonna save it, try it. I'm gonna try it. You can't move it. Oh, I can't steal it. It's too heavy. All right, fine. Let you have it this time. If I steal it on everything, I can defeat the Free Striders at their own game. It's true. Yeah, I guess there's limits. Well, I don't actually know what to do. I'm not sure yet. We'll just... Oh, hey, it's you losers. What are you guys doing here? I don't know anything about them. This is a shitty kid. Oh, okay. If he was one of your peers growing up, he'd be one of those effing bullies. It's not really a massive negative on his part. Okay. Nat 20, baby. A boy named after the dwarven word for rock. He likes his friends. They're his only friends. He does have some semblance of opinions around life and love in this city, yet they are not formulated, nor is he verbose enough to express them. He's happy to be here. Truly, this boy is probably the happiest man you've ever met. And who are you? Toli Tolapa. He's the silent type. Thinks before he speaks. He also thinks he's very cool because of this behavior. There's an air of superiority in his body language, in his speech, and in his tone. He thinks he's above it all. Even his friends. Hopefully he'll stop thinking such things before it bites him in the butt. No, he won't. In the direst of times, this kid will be the first one to lean upon his brothers. He's learned to eat that ego of his when he has to. That's good. A man is made of the toil of his peers. Nothing more and nothing less. Okay. Well, like, why are you guys here? The boys greet you with a hesitant collective grunt and mumble. Oh. He's terrified. What are you doing here? To F you guys up! Are you loitering here? Is this a cult? A cult? No, it's a meeting. An important meeting. He looks to Sten's buskin, who gives him a shrug. Oh gods, it sounds like a cult. It's not, I promise. Could you leave? Glare at him and breathe heavily. You see him nervously glance to his friends who sit quietly, attempting not to meet your gaze. It's just... Look, you really screwed us over on Water Lane. We'd worked hard to put a stop to that illegal paper for the city. Your organization is equally illegal, or at least equally in the gray zone. Well, I disagree. We're just a political club. They're a newspaper without a license. A club called the Resistance? Norvikian Resistance, and yes. Now look, we're going to start the meeting. Don't interrupt. He glares at Snell. All right, Norvikian Resistance members, thank you for attending today's meeting. An important meeting. Shut up, Goblin, says the lanky kid, and sparks of tiny fire from his hands. You think you look cool doing that? Damn child. You gave that kid a video essay YouTuber from 20... Yeah, I don't know. He's in overalls. The magic boy clears his throat. Esoteric initiate Earthness here. The large one stands up and raises his fist into the air. Sten Buskin. Yes. Don't shout. I'm here. Roll. He gives a nervous look up to you and then he mutters, Master of Whisperers. Your companion stifles a laugh. I told you it was a bad title. It should have been First Spy. Oh, they're LARPers. No, that sounds like a magazine protagonist. And Masters of Whispers doesn't? It was the official title of Earth Spy Master. Do I look like a master? He hisses and then goes quiet once more. Rollo awkwardly clears his throat. Also present is the visiting Lord Cleric and his helper. Oh, I'm the help, am I? You're the best help, Snell. Don't worry. Give him the thumbs up. Thank you, Cleric, he says with a tired expression. Let him continue. Rollo claps his fist at his chest. Meeting begins. The large boy cheers. Sweet! When do we go home? Oh, no, there's not much to talk about, right? Yeah, my dad doesn't like it when I stay out like this. No, come on, guys, the election is just around the freaking corner. And I've got a mission, a big mission, like actually. I've received word from my contact. You know, the short guy with the weird beard. The halfling or dwarf? No, he's just a short human. Ha! Okay. Just like he told us about the chant being printed here on I knew it! They're being manipulated! Just like he told us about the chant being printed here in Tolstad, this time he let us know about another problem. An even bigger threat. Free Striders? No, it's the, no, wait, yes! It is the Free Striders! I knew it! He told me that the Escani Reeds Trade Company, that's a Free Strider trade company, they apparently have some very important documents hidden in their offices on Water Lane, specifically a contract called the Harbor's Accords. He wants us to, well, actually he didn't specify what we should do. He never really does, but he strongly implied that we should seize it for the state. But, you know, without being detected. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's so weird. Funny thing about that. Tell me more. Well, it's apparently very secretive, but the contract is kept inside the office. Okay, and he wants you to steal it. No, he wants us to seize it. Stealthily. What do you know about the company? It's an evil Free Strider parasite! Sucking from the city's resources! It's all made clear in our manifesto. Can I read it? No, it's members only. So, I only get to read the manifesto of the organization after you've already joined. Yes. Don't join. Oh, okay. What are you going to do? He thinks for a second. Well, we just gotta sneak in when it's dark. Locate the safe and crack it. It's apparently hidden behind a mirror. That info wasn't very specific, but hey, how many mirrors can they have? The boys silently, intensely grunts around the roller wheel. Like I said, my dad doesn't want to dump me out at the streets at night, so, I'm gonna skip. Isn't stealing illegal? Yes, Sten, it is. Don't be pussies! Their leader gives a frustrated groan. Ugh! This is the real deal! We can make a difference! Rollo, I don't think this is a good idea. You know what the Free Striders do. Yeah. Litigation, litigation, litigation. And I agree. It's a bad idea. Damn it! He then turns to you and opens his mouth and then closes it and shakes his head. Well, screw it. We'll make up some excuse. But that sucks. Unless the cleric wants to do it, then we'll skip it. Well, I could tell them I have them. What? I mean, that's awesome. How did you... I asked for it nicely. Really? Yes, really. Well, I guess you got them wrapped around your finger, Lord Cleric. Do you have it, like, right now? No, I gave it away. What? But you betrayed us. She's going to use the information well. What? Who? Yeah, sorry. Well, okay. Screw you then. Yeah, seriously. You're an asshole. Well, that's unfair. He gives you a disappointed grow. Well, what else do you want? Well, this is an illegal organization. The large kid perks up. The quiet kid glances between you and Rolo. The lanky kid spawns a weak spark in his hand, looking nervous. Wait, no, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. But either way, you can't. I'm breaking up this club. Make us. Your companion steps back. Get him, champ. Ha! I'm beating up kids! I don't know why they thought I was... you know, ever guess? I don't know why they thought I was betraying them. Like, I had the documents, but I just didn't want to... I just don't want to give them to these idiots. So, we're doing this? Weak magic, but still dangerous. You can't tell us what to do. Ow! His light shove is enough to push the air out of your lungs. Beware, the void is made of iron. The lanky kid finishes his attempt at a cantrip. A firebolt. Pain. Ow! My chainmail is scorched. You don't get to just come in here and tell us what to do. You're an agent of corruption. The city doesn't need you. He steps forward with a roar, takes a swing, and miss. Get out of here, losers! A step towards the blonde kid, and I grab his neck. Oh, what are you? You dumbass! You'll end up in the dungeon if you keep this up. Okay. Good. Now, the four boys all look at you, fear and a bit of respect in their bulging eyes. Do it. Guide them to the future. It is time for you to make a decision. Each of them, their hearts beating, their legs are weak. They are frightened. You can let them continue on their search for meaning or grant them a way out. I'll write you a recommendation to join the Earth Guard. Or let them continue their quest. I don't know. They're all idiots. I don't know. I don't know if I want to let them go. They're both awful. They're all just a bunch of like... I don't want to fill the Earth Guard with people like this. Yeah, I'll just get you out of here. What? The lanky kid grasps for what? Go serve your city, Rolo, from within. That's the best way to create change. With my recommendation, you got a foot in the door. What? Blonde kid looks at you with confused, darting eyes. It has not sunk in yet. Yeah, you'd get fast-tracked to training. The kid starts muttering to himself. Intense fear suddenly washes over him. With that, point at the kid who keeps casting cantrips. And you could be a cleric one day! The lanky boy begins to speak, but stops. He realizes you are correct, and he appears frightened over the possibility. Take out paper and write them an official recommendation. They look stunned as you hand over the papers. Are you serious? Earthguard, isn't that... clerics? Lots of different Earthguard, from street watchers to equestrians. You'd make a great wall enforcer, big guy. A wall enforcer? Like with armor? Huh. I thought only normal could be nobles could be equestrians. No, they changed that. Read about it in the paper. Though being a street watcher seems like a bit of a crap job. His friends speak. The blonde kid looks at his recommendation in disbelief. So this is, more bodies into the machine. The boys will make fine warriors. Of course, if you fail, they might reject the whole idea. convince them to join. I have advantage, plus, so it's like a, yeah, why not? Damn. One off. Oh, I worked. Never mind. These boys are idiots, but they're stubborn idiots. Perfect for boot camp. Just make it clear they can all do of their political bullshit from inside the system. It's time for you boys to put your beliefs to the test. They all look at you. The system is broken, but it can only be fixed by those with power. Power within the city itself. So you want us to... I need you to join the Earth Guard. That's the only way you'll ever get enough influence to change the city. But I can't just... Well, I guess I could. Dad would be happy if I got a stable job. Yeah, it's not such a bad idea. Do we get armor? Tap him on the shoulder. As much as you can carry, my boy. Hell yeah! Be careful if you don't want them running off and joining straight away. That is, if you don't want them running off and joining, give it time, mull it over. It's a big decision. Have them stick around for now or get rid of them. I don't think I need them around, right? I have what I want. If you don't want them running off and joining, but like, I don't think I need them and their problems, and I already know what they wanted. They wanted to get the documents, so get out of here. All right, you guys want to go? I'll become a cleric. Isn't that really hard? Yes, only the best can become clerics. You have to do your best. Oh boy. I guess so. I'm gonna get armor. That's awesome. Just head to the recruitment office in the palace. All right. See you, Lord Cleric. One by one, they shuffle out of the roller mill with a nervous expression on their faces. All right. Glad I got rid of them. I think I did the city a favor. I hope. I hope I did something here. I don't know. Alright, I don't think I was able to get in here last time. High strength is missing, so you don't have the intuition to suss out what they're thinking. Oh yeah, you know what's interesting about that is like, having a negative stat isn't always just a net negative, like, or yeah, there are some interactions you get from having low stats. Also, hi Screaming Death. Sorry I missed you. He shut it. Keep people at bay, an owner in fear of his labor. You're getting all that from looking at a locked door? Screaming, thank you for the 35. Not trapped, Meek knows. That must lead to the back office. Haven't been in here before, but I think they closed down a while ago. Heard rumors from some goblins that worked here. I think the owner fired them out of nowhere. Well, if they closed down, why is the mill spinning? Oh! Well, that's actually concerning now that I think about it. I'll ask around later. And try and pick this lock. Hell yeah, I will! Evergas, thank you for hitting Killix with that sub. I appreciate you. Your fingers work the mechanism with precision. Click, click, click. The lock gives way. The door swings open, and you see nothing but black. Complete, utter darkness. I can't see a damn thing in here. Is this dungeon? The scarf's eyes slop around your head. No, not dungeon, no trap. Cast dancing lights. Your light cuts through the gloom. The storage chamber reveals itself. Broken crates, scattered papers, a mess of abandoned equipment. Oh, someone left in a hurry. You notice the ceiling. Several glowstones lie shattered on the floor. The explosion, it must have shaken them loose. The tea shop blast reached even here. The blast, it shook everything. You wade through the debris. This place has been abandoned for some time. Dust covers everything. What a dump! Meek smells old human scent. Very old. Search for anything useful. You sift through papers and crates. Most of it is worthless. Old receipts, inventory lists. But then you find something. A document. A notice. Official letterhead. Notice of termination. Collective action violation. You scan the text. The roller mill owner fired everyone. They tried to form an Asgall union. Oh! All the workers dismissed, effective immediately. Brutal. Brute. Volgeni slang for brother, specifically the dialect grown out of the coastal slang, a mix between gnome tongue and underclass migrant workers. Thank you. Human boss. Big was mean. That explains why the place is empty. The owners shut down rather than deal with organized labor. Well, they deserve better. They did. But the world rarely gives people what they deserve. Tale as old as time. Or at least as old as factory work. It's the bourgeoisie BS. All the way to the top. Snell is correct, sadly. That sucks. Ignore me, I'm getting all tired here. You continue deeper into the chamber. At the back, you find an office. The owner's private space. Check the desk. Old papers, ledgers, more termination notices, and then a drawer. Locked, but poorly. The drawer slides open with a snap. Inside lies a smooth stone, one with several faces adorned on its side. It pulses faintly with esoteric energy, a magic item. Esoteric. You pick it up carefully. It tingles. It is a sending pebble. What is that? A magic item capable of casting a weak version of the sending spell. It only reaches targets within a kilometer due to not requiring a receiving magic item, unlike the regular sending stone. It is very expensive and rare. This place has given you all it can. Interesting. So I found +1 wisdom, +1 charisma. The cost and spell slot requirement of sending has created many off-brand versions capable of short-distance messaging. During the Coast War, the Arcanist forces often equipped this so-called Pebble Stone. Okay, so I can, like, send it at... Oh, that's kind of cool. So if I wear this, I now have +1. Okay. Examine it? I don't think you can you? Oh, you can. Hold on, let's... You hold up the pebble. Please don't bother anyone with that, cleric. You think about who you could send a message to. There are a few targets. What's up, Patir? What are you doing? Cleric, please do not use that pebble stone to contact me at your leisure. I am attempting to work here. Okay. Well... Rick Spider? Which one was Rick Spider? Oh, the barkeep. Oh, cleric, is that you? How lovely to hear you sending a message here out of nowhere. Or is it a pebble? Seems more like a pebble, really. Oh. What's up, Biscuit? How's it going, bestie? It's the cleric. I'm just calling to let you know I've got a pebble of sending. That's pretty cool, huh? Very cool. The message ends. Oh, I love tormenting Viskin. Hello, Miss Merchant. I can send pebble messages. Isn't that cool? Anyway, do you have any new wares? Oh, nothing new today, sadly. I'm still only working to sell goods I've got, but please do stop by if you want to browse. Who is Ulzus? Oh, the Sphinx. What's up, Ulzus? Are you sending me, cleric? I'm not sure how to feel about that. But a riddle, sure. How about this? Feed me, I live. Water me, I die. What am? Feed me, I live. Water me, I die. Oh. Feed me, I live. So it's not a plant. And if you put water on it, it ceases to be. Feed me. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's gotta be... You know what it is? Oh, it's like a candle. It's like a candle. Or a lamp. A light source. You give it fuel, but if you pour water on it... Her 30-word limit cut out right at the end. The answer is yes, you know it. It's fire. Ah! I am so smart. Fire. Suddenly you hear Ulz's voice in your mind again. Sorry, I ran out there. Sending you now. The answer is fire. I'm sure you figured it out now. I have to say, sending is not an ideal way to hand out her sending ends. You feel it. The roaring rage of the Gynosphinx yelling out her frustrations at failing to keep it under the word limit. You can now reply. Yeah, I guessed fire. It's not really ideal at all, but thank you. I kind of liked it, and thanks for the riddle. The reply ends. She hates me. I keep annoying her. You feel it. The roaring rage of a Gynosphinx yelling out her frustrations at failing to keep it under the word limit. I don't think I want to bug Lady Sageleaf. Yeah, I'm sort of a mess. I'm kind of a mess. Oh, this game is so good. I'm such a pest. It's true. Oh, that's where I just what? Oh, now I'm on the roof. Why am I allowed to be here? Help! I seem to have come under the roof. Everyone, I don't think I'm allowed up here. I've tried all my cantrips. Nothing seems to work. Help! Why am I allowed up here? Well, I just was seeing if there was anywhere else I could go. So, I couldn't give the angel the documents, which is kind of weird. So, I don't actually know. I actually don't know where to go. I've already spoken with him. Oh, right. Talk to Sageleaf. I take a deep breath and I begin to prayer, and then... Oh, I randomly was clicking on a figurine of Earth. I don't need to contemplate anything, actually. Right, I need to go talk to Lady Sageleaf. That's what I actually wanted to do. Good call. I got distracted. I got distracted by them hoodlums. Why am I dressed like David Bowie from The Labyrinth? You don't like my goblin hat? How's it going, Vextra? Nice to see you. Alright, Lady Sageleaf, I've come to bargain. I have news, I think. Got style. Tra-la-la, style. Oh, my PNG tuber? Oh, sorry. You remind me of the babe. What babe? DC 20 would be what I need to behold anything new. Oh, well, don't worry, I did it. The elf is seeking an escape. Why else be here? Her matriarch. The woman is in trouble, just like me. Oh, sad. That would have been one of the interesting paths, too, is to become a druid. To make me spin the glass bubbles in my hand? Oh. Oh, just like the Goblin King. Do I want to try to behold anything new? Let's see if we get any new information off. A natural 20! Oh my gosh, a natural 20. Wow. Oh, you guys need to read this. Her eyes are striking your soul. Hold on to that feeling or you will be consumed. She wields power you could only dream of, yet her actions betray her nature. Evil, good, is selfishness for her own tribes, the defining trait. This creature is no goblin, though her desire lies heavily invested within the tribe. She is far older and far more dangerous than all these servants of hers come. I knew it! I knew she was a dragon. She knows well the flames of Esuth. You see through her goals and her schemes. It is so simple. Does she simply love the goblins? Ah! Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew she was a dragon. And she's chaotic good. Oh, she really does love her little wait, she really does love her goblins. Can I trifle with her? Can I steal from a dragon?
You can certainly try to steal a ring of regeneration from her. Damn, that's good.
Regenerates HP over time? Oh, speaking of, I need to eat. I need to eat. Where are my apples? The gold potion is also good. The pixie dust slush. I only have, it was a DC 14. What's my dex? I mean, I could equip the lockpick. Gives me 10. I think that's literally the best I can do. +1. I'm gonna do that, and then that. I have +1. Oh, why am I using Dex? Oh, right. I'm so stupid. Thank you, Wanderer. I totally forgot. I don't need to use Dexterity ever. That's for other people. The only thing I want is the one that lowers the DC. Yeah, I totally forgot. Thank you, Wanderer. Natural 20, baby. She'll never know that I stole her pixie slush. Grants a minor dexterity increase for a week. Yum, yum. Don't mind if I do. Can I steal from the elf then? Hold on. Can I trifle her? Oh, I sure can. She has garbage. But you know what? It's my garbage, and I want it. Thanks! Thanks for your swap extract. Alright, dragon. Cleric, you've returned. What are you really? Whatever do you mean? You know what I mean. Her eyes light up. Leave us! The goblins surrounding her throne all pause and look at her. Leave us now! My lady, you too, Snell! The goblin looks, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Then he bows his head. Yes, my lady. Well then. What is it you see so well, cleric? An inane observation, perhaps? Oh boy! You're a dragon. That is my nickname, yes. But I can see you mean something else. You're very easy to read, you see. Unlike me. Which makes me all the more impressed. I have an eye for reading. I have an eye for these kinds of things, reading people and such. I think I got lucky. I think I want to be... I don't want to... She has an ego, so I'm going to say I got lucky. If you tell anyone, I'll kill you. If you act annoying, I'll kill you. Master, danger is very big danger. She smirks. I hope you enjoy sharing this little secret with me. The dragon laughs to herself, cackling draconically. She finds it exhilarating to have someone that actually knows. How awesome! A dragon. It is very interesting to speak with a real dragon. They are considered very rare these days, especially one powerful enough to polymorph. She is in a natural shape. Transmutation magic. Her secrets can die with her. The foul lizard does not deserve your interest. Men like yourself took over from these beasts long... What? I'm not going to be rude to her. Why does she sit upon this throne? Just watching her, it becomes clear to you. Her many actions, her way of life, the years she spent here building a life amongst these goblins. If it was for power, that desire is long gone. She is here for nothing but... You love them, don't you? Eh? She pretends not to hear you. You love them all, each and every one. Her draconic eyes focus on you. Out of every lie you tell, and every facade you hold up, it's clear as day there is nothing you want more than to protect this herd of sheep you've picked up. She frowns more and more as you speak. They are truly your children, and you will do anything for them. Oh my gosh. Lady Miska Sageleaf smiles at you. You are correct, cleric. What an eye you have. I did not start as such, I swear. I wanted slaves. These goblins ripped out of their homes to be re-educated by humans. They were perfect. Yet after years of working my way into their hearts and into this position of power I hold within your dear city, yes, I grew fond of them. If you so much as ever hurt any of them, I will personally break this illusion of mine just to get the chance to flay you with my fangs. Aha! Damn! Damn, mommy. Yeah, she's so hot. Yeah, damn, girl, yeah. Loose perk. Get out of there. No threat is needed. I just wanted to understand you. She cackles. To think the last daughter... Oh, she's a daughter of the Green Dragon. The Great Green Dragon. Supposedly the original Green Dragon on Jor. Yeah, she was the one that I read about. To think that the last daughter of Tilsor Dranor would end up in such a seat. To be spied upon by some filthy cleric with the eyes of a hawk. Once you finish this mess, bring Snell to me. He has served me well for many years. I want him to know as well. After a quick call out, the goblins flood back into the chamber. Good talk, cleric. Now shoo! What the hell did you talk about? You'll find out in time. In time, Snell. What the F? That's so incredibly ominous. No, I just mean it's... Look, just shut up. Alright. That was so cool. But I need to talk to her about, the tea shop. Hold on, let me get my cat really quick, really. 1 sec. okay, I'm back. Sorry. Disco Elysium. I've only done part of it. Present the full story. That would probably be better at this point. +2 from enhance ability, -1, -2 DC because of Behold, -3 because of the archival knowledge, -2 because the cat mentioned blue flames, and oh, that was the I talked to the cat and they told me. Yes. You go over the details, the broad strokes, putting the events into clear chronological order. Lady Sageleaf listens patiently as you explain it all. The tea shop owner was not there. The elf was. The elf clearly had a reason to sit in a closed tea shop. The elf was in possession of a fully stocked, goodnight Trippin, necklace of fireballs. The goblin chieftain's lips, the dragon's lips, curl into a slight smile, which then turns into a grim frown. Go on. She finds your explanation intellectually stimulating. Time to lay out the entire plot. One thing that didn't make sense to me from the start was, why a tea shop? Why, indeed. He glances between the queen. Snell glances between the queen and yourself. Careful now. You know the truth. You understand it. Do I think it was a blow? I don't think it was an accident. I think they wanted to kill her. Right? Because she... I don't know. I don't know why. It was an assassination attempt. Am I going to speculate? I wouldn't really speculate, no. We can't say for sure right now. No, not until whoever procured this necklace of fireballs is with him. Yeah, that was the right call. I do not believe for a second this was a planned attack. There are too many important targets so close. Had it been a simple fireball spell, perhaps. Snell, do you know how rare this artifact is? This necklace of fireballs? He nods. Yeah, exceedingly rare, my lady. Perhaps not a single bead? Those float around the coast from time to time. Still expensive, but remnants of the Coast War. Each bead, if detonated together, would result in a blast of increasing power. 1 level per bead, and 1 level per bead, and it starts on 3rd level as any normal fireball would. 9 beads would be the blast was above. I'll just let her. Her smile widens. 11th level. She speaks the words like they're delicious. Simple math. Cool. She scoffs, loudly with an air of annoyance. I'm just impressed the dwarven masonry still stands. I assume such power would tear reality itself asunder. But no, simply scorched a lot hotter. I should also mention there was an elf chain there was a gold chain in the hands of an elf. A gold chain? As in, that must be the necklace then. Well, it turned to dust. The goblin chieftain clicks her tongue and leans back. Interesting. Once spent, the core chain must have retained some magic until trifled with, of course. She glances to Snell, then back to you. Well done! You've convinced me of this perspective. For now, at least. The lady grows silent and begins twirling a ring on her finger. How is the cleric's health, Snell? Health, my lady? Do you believe he could require some magical assistance? Oh, yeah. She takes off the ring and tosses it to you. Wield it well, human. It will keep you up and running. She leans on her claw and glares at you. This joint venture is not yet finished. Snell? Cleric? You mean wizard? Yeah, she just gave me her ring of regen. Yes, lady? The tea shop that blew up completed. You need to find the responsible party and bring them to justice. This is what you do, is it not? Absolutely. Good. The elf might be dead, but I'm certain whoever responsible here is not. Speak with the relevant parties, find out everything. Locate the missing witness, this Frank, son of Frank, dressed in yellow. Fake name or not. If he can be found, you must do it. And then there's the question of the poor fool, Drummer. I spoke with Drummer. He was hiding in a warehouse. Did you know? And what did the bird say? She glances to Snell. We discovered an illegal smuggling operation, my lady. A what? The bird couldn't have run it himself, could he? It was an undisclosed hidden safe space connected with the tea shop. Drummer used it as a storage space for the Free Striders. I took his papers. Drummers cannot leave the city, at least not in any official capacity. Good. He might still slip on through, but this way he'll at least be easier to catch. We will make sure to attempt to catch him. Snell? I've already sent word. We'll do our best. Of course you will. At the very least, the bird was found, and this adds to the full picture. Gods, I hate the Free Striders. Should I give her his papers to her? Yeah, sure. Take care of him. She snatches them quickly and tosses them to the side of her throne. Good, that will make things easier. You serve well, cleric. Who doesn't hate the Free Striders? A fair statement. I had a chat with a mysterious elf. She lifts her head and glares at the warden. Yeah, that guy. How'd you know? I've already heard from Viskin they took the corpse. Does sitting in that pose hurt the horseshoe that you have lodged firmly up your ass? Oh, it was just a firm lady. Holly, I saw you were having stream problems. I'm so sorry, love. I've already heard from Viskin that they took the corpse. I did not expect them to move so quickly. He told me that Pinja, the dead elf, was trying to do something horrible. What exactly? That she was planning an esoteric attack on Election Day to blow up the Temple of Earth. Do not trust a word that bastard. I knew he was lying. He's either trying to save himself or protect someone else, putting her in as some scapegoat. The Ilum are dangerous. While I do not know their exact involvement in this incident, they are all dirty. I swear, if Warden Coulervo pulls up to personally explain how he's innocent, then he's got filthy hands all over this. There's no doubt in my mind. Find out who Coulervo was working with. Considering the Ilum, they were probably trying to interfere with the election. Now, who would work with the elves? A good question. Look into it. Okay, any more info on Frank? Not much. Some whispers about a man dressed in yellow. Perhaps he fled into the city below. Yeah, probably. Alright, that's all I got. Okay, well, that was productive, but... I mean, I got a ring of regen. Hold on. Now I'm invincible. Ha ha! No one's gonna stop me now, baby! Watch me slowly regenerate over time. You can't outthink me, and you can't outlast me. This city is done for. Can I internalize that quest, by the way? I've spread the idea of democracy by asking people to vote. Everyone is now better off. Oh, wait, what? Hey! You've been doing great work out there. I'm assuming this is about asking people about the election. Hells yeah! You know what that makes you? A herald. A democratic herald. Does it sound nice? What does that mean? Someone who spreads the word. Someone who gets people engaged with the democratic process. Look, this is what people in the new world is all about. People talking to each other, sharing ideas, debating, listening. Every conversation is a little spark of democracy igniting. And you're fanning those flames. So here's the thing. All that talking, it's energizing. When you engage with people about what matters, when you get them thinking, discussing, caring, it fills you up, makes you feel alive. What's that mean? Every time you ask someone who they're voting for, I feel a surge of vitality. I gain 1d4 hit points every time I ask. Oh, cool. I'm ready. That's the spirit. How funny, I can now heal. And welcome, Howley, and welcome, Raiders. Howley, I think I saw you were having some stream problems. I'm sorry, love. Let me give you a shout out if you're not following my boyfriend, the very amazing Howley. You should please do that.
A new follower.
Welcome, Trico. Nice to see you. Hope you had a nice time over at Howley's stream. Sorry that his hunt wasn't working out. He blew up. I miss him already. Coyote, hope you're doing good too. I saw you in here earlier. I'm sorry, I forgot to say hello. Yeah, was there another way to do that? Probably not for me, Azro, because I literally told everyone to vote constantly. That's the only way that quest could have gone. But if you're just coming in, my name's Orem. I'm in the middle of Esoteric Ebb. Yeah, Howley was having internet problems. Billy, you gotta leave. I'm about to internalize a quest, and you can't know about it. Get out of here. Points to the door. Billy, you gotta go. Yeah. Oh God, I'm gonna get out of here. You get going right now. Get back to your Baldur's Gate, whatever it is you're doing. Get out. Shoot. All right, let's I don't need that one. Do like that one. That one I like. Easy riddle. Oh, let's see what we get here. A great esoteric mystery. A conundrum. The Millennium Vault. Guarded by a really riddle-crazy sphinx. There is no other type of sphinx, if you count the good ones. Secrets within were hidden in the darkness, but you saw the light. That was a pillar. A pillar of Jor? Yes. What other pillars are there? I'm sure there's many, but it was a pillar, one of the four, reaching through the coast. Reaching to the earth through the coast, but it was made out of light. That is its true form. It is not material in nature. It goes beyond. Hey, Raxus. Remember what the gods did, the true gods did, when they arrived in this realm. They attempted to destroy Jor. For selfish or selfless reasons, no matter which, that is what they did. Hey, Midnight, sorry his stream crashed. But if Jor controls the gates, it only makes sense from a purely strategic viewpoint that those gods would be desperate to manufacture their own pathways, their own gates. So that vault is a gate to the beyond. Exactly. If these gods had their own gates, then why are they shut? Why place a sphinx to guard this one? A place, a relatively speaking, simple magical item inside as some type of reward. Does not appear reasonable. Is a deck of many things a key to some kind of clue? Could I have gone deeper? Could the vault be an actual gate to worlds beyond? No. The boundaries of that place were tightly knit. The strings were all around you, holding you in place. The vault is a piece of the beyond. For whatever reason, you are not allowed to use it as anything but. Maybe the deck of many things is a clue? That could be the case. The deck of many things is an item with a high degree of randomness involved with the outcomes. Whoever placed it there could have done to play a proverbial prank on mortals who reach the inside. Or it could be a test. If fate is to be the deciding factor, perhaps fate is the key to finding the correct card in the deck. You did manage to survive an attempt into diving into the deck. However, if there is a clue inside, you did not find it. Maybe someone else took it over? If that is the case, and this gate is used as some sort of storage facility, that would be silly. Then again, it is currently used as a permanent storage facility for the deck of many things, which is also rather silly. There has to be a not-so-silly explanation. As you live your life, you will more and more realize, oftentimes, there is no serious explanation for anything. Every piece of this world is put together by clowns and jesters. You are the only serious person that exists. That's a horrifying thought. Indeed. I won't get any real answers, will I? You will not. However, if you keep thinking about it, you will eventually come to a conclusion. I am a genius. Simply keep scribbling in the margins, keep working on your esoteric knowledge, and the truth will be revealed. Honestly, this whole thing just makes it obvious. This is all about magic items. The deck of many things, sure, but also all the other stuff you collect. You've got one hell of a connection with the strings, right? Well, maybe that visit in the vault gave you exactly what you needed to connect even more. Like a ley line hook. Millennia Guardian. Sphinx holding the beyond. Your body is deeply entwined. Pierced. Coplod. Enhance your body further. Drink more potions. You could also follow the tingle. The positive tingle. As your body collapses, your breath is lost, and your feet fall into the earth. Your healing will always be there to bring you back. Your magic hands. Your empathetic, magical hands. Creepy! Idiotic. Focus on research. Power through knowledge. Not by filling yourself with hag liquids, or by giving your soul to only positive fortunes. Understand it. Wield it. Master it. It really did. Oh, I have a lot of choices. What's the ley line hook do? Wear more magical stuff, get more in tune. It's not that complicated. Alters ability score modifiers on trinkets. Positive modifiers get +1. Negative modifiers get -1. That's dangerous. Your body is a temple. Fill it with the esoteric flow. The effects from potions are doubled. For ability score increases, this is only the effect of the first one. So this is like, this essentially means +2 to all ability scores is what Millennia Guardian reads. Heal everyone. Let that become your mastery. Healing spells are rolled with twice the normal amount of dice. Okay, scribble the margins. Never stop working. Always focus on more. Your cleric level is doubled when calculating these spells. I already have 1,000,000 spells. So Millennia Guardian is very safe. It's simply like a +2 to all skills, all stats. Leyline Hook could be very good, but I feel like with Leyline Hook, if you wear anything negative, you're dooming your stats. Positive tingle sucks, I'm not taking that. And I just don't need scribble in the margins because I already have... I can equip so many spells. Gosh. I'm going to pick Millennia Guardian because it's just safe. Thus it is. Time to swallow it all. And you know what? I'll take it in right now. So I don't need this feat for now. And I'll take... in... Where was it? This one. Yeah, it's just a straight buff. Alright, the tea shop. What is loneliness? What? What is it? That feeling in your chest. The knowledge of lacking, of being without. This thin hanging veil like as a connective tissue between others. Is it something, or is it simply void? What does this got to do with the tea shop? Everything. It is the central theme. What? You come here to solve a mystery, yet what you find is everything working against you. Yeah, someone must really not like me. Do not worry. Only your presence here is due to a grudge, not the difficulty of the quest. Political forces working against each other's, not in direct competition, but indirectly, as the election looms over all folk. A coin lord who wishes nothing to be brought to light under his reign, a chieftain who wishes to hold her domain tightly, caught between a poor woman in a tea shop. How do you know she's innocent? Not innocent, but somehow you know she did not deserve such an end. Well, I just gotta keep going. This is true. For you, despite these tribulations, it has proven a revitalization, a return to form. The last year has been terrible. It was just a demotion. I've been through worse. But now, you are on your way to handle it all, thanks to My esoteric skills! You have had those for many years, but it is your new companion who has been the turning point. Snell. His presence is good in your life. He is potentially a friend. I love friends! Friendship is not a necessity, nor is beauty, nor is love. They do not help you survive this world. Rather, each of those things give value to survival, so the empty hole in your chest does not open up as wide at the end of your next quest. When the silence of your tower office or room at Mom's apartment does not engulf you quite so suddenly and hastily. Damn! Remember that feeling. Remember, but then you ask yourself another question. What is tea? Are you off topic? A warm liquid, filtered through leaves of various distinguished plants, only to be served to free-spirited youthful folk of the common cloth. A drink of the post-war era. Yeah, and then it explodes. It does not, however. You see, at the center of Norvik, in the middle of the chilled river Torna, sits a fortress, one filled with folk, each of them flowing through the alleys and tunnels and streets, at the center of which you find a tea shop. Stepping through its doors, you are immediately hit by a wave of exotic aromas. There are folk of all kinds debating, playing music, and exchanging ideas within these walls. Stacks of newspapers thrown about the tables. Behind the counter, you see a dark feathered creature serving freshly brewed cups. This tea shop, there are many like it in Norvik. There's nothing special about this one, apart from the fact that it blew up. What was it called? This is clearly not important, since it is now left only a memory to those who love discomfort. It was the best years of your life. It was the closest you ever came to having real friends. Most of it spent drinking halfling tea in Dvargby, one of the 5 districts of Norvik. Okay. With people. Oh, shut up. They used you. Aren't you the one always going on about how exploited labor? Well, that's you. A lonely kid, tricked into pushing dwarf propaganda, that's all. It's not so simple. They were also kids. Mirren, she was trying to... You don't need them. Nothing to cry over. Nothing lost. Everything gained, however. If you hadn't got her arrested, you never would have joined the Earth Guard. It was destiny. A group of Asgalists turning on each other, running to the hills. To survive that, it builds character. Oh, I'm learning. Keep this goblin at arm's length. You don't know where he's been, or what his intentions are. You will make it as a lone cleric against the world, as always. No, don't push him away. You gotta reel him in, just like everyone else. Your main problem from the beginning has been one thing. Honesty. You keep showing your true colors. Nobody likes that. Keep it friendly. Keep it light. Everyone should enjoy your company. They can enjoy your company without being a winning game. But if they enjoy your company, you win. Everyone wins, including you. Ignore this idiocy. Focus on your spells. Learning, retaining knowledge, applying it during your downtime. Oh boy. What's a lone cleric? You're a man. You don't need friends. Taking a short rest means kneeling down in the dirt, a fist placed upon your chest, your brow dripping, pearls of wet sweat falling down upon your bulging pecs, in the dark, alone, by yourself, flying solo. You don't need friends. You're a man. At the start of your short rest, heal an additional amount equal to your levels of exhaustion. That sucks. Normally, your absolute genius allows you to recover a spell slot during whatever breathers you take. Focus on this. The rest is useless. During your short rest, you restore 2 random spell slots instead of 1. Yeah, Wanderer. Snell is a good person. You enjoy his company. Just his presence during a breather is enough to make you feel good at heart. It's somewhat mutual. Who cares what he thinks? You seriously need to learn how to make friends for real. This includes manipulating them into actually sticking around. During short rests, always roll hit die with advantage. Snell also gains an extra proficiency in his initiatives. Is this a wise or charismatic thing to do? It's a mix, really. Like with alignment, it's all about intention. Do you view socialization as a zero-sum game? No. Then you're dumb! No, you are not. A relationship is what you make it. If you assume it to be cold calculation, then it is what you get. I'm not picking Clone. Giving Snell advantage on initiative is kind of cool. So he can help me. I'm going to pick Snell. Snell is a good person. You enjoy his company, just his presence during the read. Yeah. I'm going to make a choice. I'm going to pick friendly company. He'll be a great friend. A true friend. I don't know which even like ability I would get rid of though for that. Oh, my animations got stuck. Oh, look at me go. Woohoo! Behold the god wizard. Never mind. It's over. Ooh, I can finally grasp those eggs. Obsidian amulet. +1 con, +1 charisma. What the? What? A weird stone. Wow. I don't need either stat right now. So let's go talk to the angel again now that I've pleaded my case with everyone. I want to go farther into the deep, but I just don't know where else to go. Like, maybe a tear will help me now. Oh, also I can grab those apples now, I think. Apple boy. Oh, well now I can just climb them, I guess. Climb the branches with a heave and a hoe. Great job on, climb. I'll stay down here, though. I make it. Wait, I got up here for a bunch of apples? Thank you. I have to drink so much water when I play this game. And then I take a throat lozenge afterwards. Climb the branches. Seen anything suspicious lately? Snell gives you a concerned glance. Then he turns to the tree and growls, "You better answer quick if you want to keep your leaves, buddy." Tree doesn't respond. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh. With a heave and a hoe, I make it down. Let's not do that again. Okay, we'll see if a tier has anything for me. I feel like that was the next, like, thing I was waiting on. Cleric. Get to know her better? Don't ask about religion. Oh, yeah. No. Will you join me? No. Okay. What do I do? River droplets? What's that? Oh, minor strength. Sweet. Oh, well, don't mind if I do. Now I got +2 strength. So now I only have a -2 instead of a -3. Well, I'm out of ideas. I can go grab the torch now in the bottom. You know what? That's what I can do. I can go down into the crypt and grab I can go into the crypt now and grab the torch from the ooze. And maybe that will illuminate something. Oh, some type of key. Oh, right. He's got it. Can I just steal it now? Hold on. Can I just, like, borrow that key, buddy? Thanks. I'll be going. I just casually steal the crypt key. I'm within the... Wait, I've never been here. Oh, I saw this walkway up above. I'd always wondered what it was.
Oh, it's you.
Hi, Kieran. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I got 2 first level spell slots back. Heck yeah. Kieran, it's nice to see you. I hope you had a nice day. Okay, now we're gonna go look for... We're gonna look for that slime. Oh, there it is. Cool. Rune Fakla. The mage hand quickly grabs the torch, and it flies through the gel towards you. The speed of it is clearly faster than the cube can react. It lands in your hand, and you feel the rough and gel-covered surface stick to your glove. With the torch in your hand, you feel the esoteric tingle. Click it off. The click reverberates through the cube, and then it shudders. Oh, it's getting mad. You look around. You see the gelatinous cube shake more violently. For every passing second, it is searching for heat. Within the cube, you see what could only be described as cracks. It appears to be falling asunder, flopping and jerking the many pieces of... Oh yeah, Hazel. 3 hours early by a jackhammer on the street below... Ah, I'm so sorry, Kieran. You must be exhausted. Flopping and jerking, the many pieces of the cube are flung across the chamber. Ah, that explains it. This is not a cube. Dividing, dividing, dividing. Smaller pieces smash against the walls of the chamber, causing a terrible tremor. A ballet of goop. Until ultimately, each and every piece has escaped into the ventilation slits. You are covered in it. It burns. Get it off! Huh? The goblin carefully steps up to you, looking around. Well, I didn't expect that. Seriously, great job. You see the last pieces of goop slip down into the cracks. What? What happened? Gelatinous cubes are unable to unite for a short duration. However, if more than 2 were to pack up together, the combination would become unstable within seconds. What happened here was obvious. A multitude of cubes all came together to enjoy the endless heat coming from the rune torch. The heat, or perhaps due to some cosmological chance, the unity of cubes found equilibrium, which was then disturbed when you turned it off. That cube sure dropped a lot of stuff. You hear excitement in his voice. Related to the tea shop, that is. Goblin wants some loot! Yeah, let's take a look. Also, is that torch good for anything? +1 whiz. Well, it's fine. I can make my own light. I don't need it. Docile stress cube. What? A translucent, somewhat firm gelatinous cube. These used to be sold as toys and pets. Today they're illegal, probably because they can still technically dissolve human flesh, albeit very, very, very slowly. Well, now it's mine. If I put on the torch, do you think it does anything here? Oh, it just floats next to me. Yeah, I have a pet gelatinous cube. That's where I got Meek. Huh. Okay, well, I resolved the mystery of the cube, but it did not elucidate anything. And I already have dancing lights, so... terribly useful. What the heck? Where do I go? Oh, nat 20 beholding this crocodile. You jealous, Azro? A masterful chef. His passion is cooking. Fried, stewed, pickled, boiled, Kraid knows it all. And his palate is expansive. You included. His restraint is not from etiquette nor kindness. This is a monster, spawned from generations of hunters inflicted by the red mist of the Tree of the Spiral. Hags. Hags made him. He is birthed from evil. Despite his nature, above all, he's made from hags. He's currently, follows his instinct. Currently it speaks, follow the wizard. It will grant passage to greater hunts. Those rumblings, they keep your flesh from being consumed. Oh. Well, I'm the wizard. Me. Vor. You're right, Kieran. When I first met him, there was definitely the possibility of me being Vord. Well, heck. I only know that, like, Frank, son of Frank, was coming down here, but I don't know what happened to Frank, son of Frank. Oh, I can get Snell to talk to it. Okay. Let's try that. You finish casting the spell and the skull begins making a clacking sound. The jaw opening and closing with a jitter. It is ready. Okay, so you tell me what you want to ask. What's it like being dead? What is it voting in the election? Who killed him? ¿Dónde está la muerto? Ellos están en todas partes. Nuestros hijos, nuestros seguidores. Debemos luchar para vengarlos en nombre del Ojo Rojo. Oh, that's a lot. He says his people need to be avenged for the Red Eye. How creepy. Okay. Ask about his job. Okay. ¿Te gusta trabajar? Do you like your job? The skull shrieks. Mi devoción a mi Dios. My devotion to my God. Y a mi deber es mi único interés. Los gustos terrenales son pasajeros. He likes his job. It's a great devotion to his God. Earthly enjoyments are fleeting. Okay. What's his name? Tu nombre? Mi nombre es Vengador Rojo. Pero antes yo era Liethlion Baluba. His name is the Avenging Red, and it's also Lieste Balba. Very strange. What's his favorite color? ¿Cuál es tu color favorito? Red. Surprise. What's the, he won't know what it's like being dead because he doesn't know he's dead. He grimaces as he attempts to speak. ¿Qué significa la existencia? La existencia perpetua. Cada cosa tiene un significado profundo, revelado solo a través de la devoción y el sacrificio. Meaning is sacrifice, devotion. Feels like this guy's a zealot. The corpse's mouth stiffens. That's 5. Alright, cool. We didn't learn much. But it was fun! Okay. Well, he's right. We didn't learn anything. I guess maybe if I had figured that out earlier, when I was trying to solve that puzzle, Snell could have helped. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. Primitive cave paintings. Yeah, I already looked at these. 3 distinct figures. They look human. They do. Humanoid at least. 2 arms, 2 legs, round head, but the style is too simple. Your people ever make art like this now? Goblins? We weren't even on this continent when these was made. I would guess these are pre-Fade? For the Fade era? That would make these ancient. Oh, okay. El rude habla español? A tiny, tiny bit. I already looked at that mural. Well. Y'all, where do we go? Hello? What is this? You approach the wall. This is it. This is the sealed entrance, the one the cultists wrote about. You know the What? Hail Esuth! May fire sweep the coast. The draconic words echo and scared me. Ave Esuth, ignis litus verat. For a moment, nothing, and then the wall begins to shimmer and then flash. The stone ripples like water and then vanishes. Ha ha! Secret dragon treasure! Okay, you've convinced me. The cultist seal has been broken. The trove of Esuth, the red dragon. Woo boy! Oh my gosh. It's a Sooth. Hey, Moister. Whoa. Oh, damn. Not every day you get to see something like this. Tucked away in the remnants of an overgrown and mostly esoterically shifted apartment, you stand before the skull of a dragon. Not just any dragon. The size of it indicates a formidable age. It's an ancient dragon from the Fade era. You can feel it. This is not a regular chamber. It is a place outside the material. Is this? An esoteric pocket. This entire ruined apartment exists within one. The cranial structure is remarkably intact, as is the expected of this pocket. Highly dense as well. Cross-sectional analysis shows minimal trabecular tissue. From what you've read on dragon bones, which is a fascination among certain scholars, those are authentic for one, the sutures are completely fused, full skeletal maturity, and the size appears to point towards their mature age, somewhere between adult and ancient. A red dragon. More importantly, you notice something lodged in the posterior maxilla, something in the sinus cavity. Reach into the sinus cavity of this dragon. Careful, don't stick your hand in too deep. Your fingers brush against something cold and metal. Pull it out, the key to nowhere. Covered in moss and rust, ancient, esoteric. It tingles in your hand. What'd you find? A key. Show him the key. Huh, rusty. Then you hear it. A sound. Scraping. Shuffling. Coming from inside the skull. Uh-oh. Snell already has his sling out, ready for... A goblin shoots out of the eye hole of the dragon. What? Hey! A goblin. His eyes covered by a pair of faint glowing spectacles around his head. A helm of sorts. Rusty scrap. What you see of his face reveals deep wrinkles covered in dust and bone fragments. An old goblin? What are you doing in my place? Snell takes a step forward. Hey, this is halfway territory. You identify yourself. The old goblin drops to the ground with a thud, joints cracking. He's wearing what might have once been clothes. Now it's mostly rags. His eyes are wild, feral. This goblin has been alone for a very, very long time. I'm Donald, and you're in my territory. I got here first. His eyes lock onto your hand. The key. My key! His points a gnarled finger. You didn't just steal that, did you? Snell, do you know this guy? We don't all know each other, Cleric. Do you know Snell? Hey, other guy, do you know my friend Snell? No, we don't know each other at all. Now give it back. Give it back. Give it back now. Who are you? I'm Domhnall, and this is my apartment, and these are my dragon bones. Those asshole cultists already came here once, poking around, and now you? What cultists? Yeah, one of them at least came through here, I don't know, a few weeks back. Wore these culty robes, culty chanting. How long have you been in here? He scratches his head, dislodging a small cloud of dust. I don't know, a year maybe? His eyes go wide. A year? Give or take. What does the key offer? Wouldn't you like to know? It's the key to the greatest treasure of Issu's hoard. A myth. We should help him. The old goblin hisses. Lean closer to Snell. He's hissing. The old man is hissing. I can hear that. I don't need help. I need my key. Look, old-timer, you've been stuck in an esoteric pocket for God knows how long. Come with us. The Halfway Bridge tribe can... I'm not going anywhere without my key. His spirit has been here for far longer than he believes. We'll send someone down for him eventually. For now, let's just not lose any more time. Okay, well, I'm keeping the key. And you leave me no choice. The goblin reaches out into his rags and pulls out a scroll. Yellowed. Ancient. I've been saving this. He unfurls the scroll with shaking hands. Manus Arcana Dominatus! These are not the correct words, but it appears to activate nonetheless. The key rips from your grasp. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, nice try, buddy! With intense speed, you snap your arms forward. The key is grasped. Damn it! Fine, have the key, but you'll never take my bones! And then he leaps into the eye socket of the skull, scrambling into the darkness beyond. Gone. Snell watches the old man fly through the air, letting out an impressive whistle. That's one spry mother effer! He rubs his shoulder where the spell hit him. Should we go after him? Into the skull? Ew. Look, I'll report to the old lady. We'll send a team down here eventually. Poor bastard's been alone too long. He needs professional help. That was my key. No, it wasn't. Not sure it was his either, though. So let's just leave. What kind of esoteric pocket is this? Logically, it should be some type of dimensional pocket. It appears to be quite stable. A dimensional pocket? A sliver of pocket dimension cast into the material realm. It will likely move in time, taking a new chunk of something with it. Stealing items, trapping victims, and hoarding ancient objects. Like this dragon skull. Although it is most likely more than just the skull trapped within these walls. Okay. So I got a key. A brass key. You have no idea what lock it would open, but holding it reveals one simple truth. It is highly esoteric. You should keep this key on your person at all times. If you do, you have a feeling, a vision, that one day, maybe years from now, you will stumble across that lock, and when you do, everything will change. Or it's just an old rusty key. Sora was shut down today? I'm not familiar. Oh, I already stole from her. Oh, the AI making garbage. Oh, that's good. Good for us. Was it copyright that got him? Was it finally a company was like, stop stealing my stuff? Disney, gosh, thanks. Thanks, corporate overlords. At least you finally did something, but only because it was causing you your brand damage. I don't know where to go. Yeah, one good thing from Disney, finally. Was it because it was called Sora? I don't know if that's quite the case, but that would be funny. Anything I could tell Viskin? I don't want to show him my scarf. Oh, you know what was funny? On Billy's stream, he had a conversation where you can turn to Snell and whisper, "What can you tell me about this guy?" And Snell will be like, "He can clearly hear us. He's staring at us. Why are you asking me right now?" And then Viskin will say, "Go on, I'm not listening anyway." And he'll like subtly. It's funny. Do better odds on the wisdom roll if you do that. Oh, that's funny. Didn't even bring a robe. They don't open. Yeah, they don't open. Sorry, buddy. I feel like I've gone everywhere. All right, let's. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna do something we haven't done in a bit. It's time to contemplate. Staring at the chiseled monument, you focus your mind. You take a deep breath and begin your prayer. All right, let's see. Let us contemplate women. No. The fall into the river. It was not an accident. You are not so clumsy. But the question here is not why you fell, but why did I live? That's true. The Star Witness. One strange detail. A fake name, a man in yellow, follow the trail. Deep. Okay, I know he went down. I know he went down into the deep, but I don't know where to go. A woman, a warrior, a divine creature. Sorry, we're contemplating a tear. She is here for no other reason than her own broken ways. Listen to her and you will be rewarded. I did make a DC 20, yeah. I'm pretty tough. That's my secondary stat. I'm tough and I'm smart. Because, you know, people beat up nerds. The missing paladin? He was last seen here in Tolstad. Many know of him. Okay. Oh, that didn't really help me. Hold on, I gotta tuck in Lucifer. Give me 1 sec. Okay. The election is very, very soon. It's in 2 days. And I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm wasting this day. I need to go somewhere deeper into the realm below. But I am out of ideas of where to go. Maybe I missed something in the tea shop. The only thing that like got me was this frame. A secret. The wall. It causes you to groan esoterically. Oh. You run your fingers across the surface of the wall. There's a crack. No, a gap. It follows the tiles. It goes in, and then you hear a click. Oh, I knew there was something. It was indeed a secret passage. Now we're talking. Yeah, we are. Oh, a secret tunnel. Oh my gosh. A lever. Just barely out of reach. Not for me. Adamantine Warhammer? Heck yeah. There's a horde back here. Yeah, he does. You check inside the crate. Potions, layers of them, wrapped in reeds in newspapers. Spoiled potions, do not drink. Oh. Faintly purple one. The bottle is long and slender. Potion of masculinity, femininity. It's a gender swapper. They sure are popular these days. Also known as the mirror gender potion. It polymorphs the user into a creature of the opposite position on Jor's masculine/femininity spectrum, using the user's base folk type and phenotype as a basis. If this was actually functional, you could have sold it for a couple hundred crowns. Okay. Do I want to drink this? You have thought about what it would be like to be a woman, though it is not something you have ever actively sought out. It might help you understand them better, to sympathize instead of empathize with the plight of womanhood. No, I don't need to do that, though. What about the red one? Popular with the upper class, really bad. How come? No, it's like, they don't work, though. They work fine. He shows you, it says potion of low body fat. It's what it's called, transmutation. People use them to stay fit and healthy, but unlike customized polymorph potion, these just shift around your nutritional intake. Ends up killing you slowly if you drink too much, or if you drink too many. Oh. I might have read an article or two at some point, but whatever. Let the rich people do whatever they want. Except what this happens is this gets quickly passed along to the lower class, and what happens then is... Oh, it's whatever. What else is in here? He started showing just how much he cares for the people of the city. I don't want to drink it. Check the clear liquid bottle with tiny label and several clear white eyeballs. You lift it up and hold it in your left hand. The empty bottle is light and the cork is in your right. Are you okay, Claire? You idiot. What? Look at the empty bottle. The bottle is fully emptied. The potion labels potion of amnesia. We don't have to start over, do we? Please don't say we do. That would be the worst. You drank it, but the weak, spoiled potion only took away a few seconds of me. I drank it? Oh, I see. I lost a few seconds, but otherwise I'm fine. Right, spoiled potion, weak effect. Oh, how funny. They're spoiled, so they have a weak effect? Wait. So I could drink the potion of womanhood. Just to, you know... What's it like? What if I drank it? You pop the screw-on lid off and chug it. The colorful liquid goes down smooth. It tastes like sand and vinegar. You do not hate it. The goblin glares at you. Like, I'm hoping for your sake it's actually spoiled because I don't know the legal ramification of cities' clerics turning females. They didn't change it, did they? It's still male only? For Earthguard, yes. Ill. Goblin looks you up and down. After a few seconds, you hear a sound. Your stomach. It squirms. Beyond that, nothing changes. Yep, it was spoiled. Say that again? It was spoiled. Wow, your voice is a tad bit higher. No, it's not. Well, maybe it is. Most people probably won't notice. And it might wear off. I've heard that spoiled potions can give some weird temporary effects. My voice is deep and dark, Snell. This should put me in touch with my feminine side. Yeah, sure, Mr. Pipsqueak. Anyhow, I'll stop mentioning it. It's not so bad. What's the date on the newspaper? Cronus 26 PE. Last year. Oh, they're a year old. Some of these are from your birthday last year. Are they all spoiled? It appears so. They must have been removed from another shipment. When checking potions, one would make use of the Detect Potion Purity spell. Okay. Oh, something's in this crate. Please don't be full of sand. Look inside this crate and you find a notepad with several pages scribbled in notes. The handwriting is awful. A ledger of smuggled goods. A bit on the nose. Check out the list / labeled export and import. Many of the terms you've never heard before, and some you have. Most important, pocket bites. Large quantity, marked as not yet arrived, and then terrible state. A number of rare potions with various draconic names. Some you understand, but many are simple draconic terms for Divine-era alchemists. Then you spot a final mention of something called Quillwell cartridges, although it appears to not have left the warehouse. Hey, that's the one Modissa was looking for! The Asgal Girls vendor is clearly this tea shop. The Asgal Girls vendor is clearly this tea shop owner. Oh! On one of the early pages, you find a section labeled Smuggling Guide. This can't actually be. Some people, man! Step 1! Use your connections. The Reedsian merchants are always good for coin. They pay hefty for simple storage. Step 2, storage. Move things from warehouse to secret tunnel. Use Free Strider help. Lift up from pillar crossing. They write off missing goods as lost at sea. Step 3, keep secret. Mix crowns with tea shop income. Fudge receipts. Avoid Sage Leaf's handlers. Step 4, no distribution. Return to warehouse night before ship leaves. Do not sell goods yourself. Stay clean. Hi, Strutsky. Hope you're having a good night. Over your shoulder, Snell is too reading this elaborate display of criminal incompetence. He looks less angry and more disappointed. I suppose it's a blessing when crooks of society also implicate themselves through sheer idiocy. What's the latest entry? On the last few pages, there's a ton of reminder notices written in sloppy handwriting. I did not avoid you the whole night. I said hello to you. I was very polite, and then I was dragged away. I saw you. You looked very cute, as always. I patted your tail briefly. I did not ignore you or avoid you. It goes on about missing payments, lost suppliers, and various angry comments about tea shop customers. Probably written to himself. He's clearly not someone who remembers without the help of writing. Then you get to the final notice. It is marked with the date, March 21st. That's the day of the explosion. Good night, Terrible. Coast Hag potions have not yet arrived. Days late. Don't want diluted piss again. Elf will arrive from temple, then leave. I don't like tea shop being used for meetings. If they break anything, they pay. Elf. Huh. A meeting in the tea shop. An elf. The smuggler left after letting the elf through the secret tunnel. Oh. What? Turning to magical dust. A curse. Put it back. It stops evaporating. Take it out again. It slowly turns to dust. Put it back again. It stops. Okay. The notepad has a defense mechanism. An esoteric abjuration. If you bring the notepad away from the crate, it breaks. Somebody does not want it to be used as evidence in a court battle. You'll have to leave it here for now. I'll send someone to take a look here, don't worry. And I'll make sure to mention they should not move it. You just empathize? I go straight for your heart? After I pull your tail and pat your head? Gosh. Tons of potions. Potions of healing. Ooh, what's this? Eascott ginger drink. That sounds like a permanent stat increase. Minor constitution. Heck yeah. Please, Pat. Thank you. And of course. I am getting so much loot. Bag of holding. -1 intelligence. What? What? Hold on. Bag of holding. You've seen them around. They're valuable. You don't know what's inside. Oh. Bag of holding your ears. Stretsy, I can't wait till I get my new model and you can ride around in my pouch. You grab the bag and look into the void. It is light, very light. What you found here is a very popular item, an extremely useful magic item, a bag of holding. Oh, Meek knows. It is hole that eats all and then spits out. Old master had one with teeth. Very rude one. No way. Way? What's impressive is whoever left this behind could definitely have stored a bunch of cool stuff inside. It could be anything. Expensive magic items. A message from lost people and their culture? The doom of our existence. Fancy clothes? Oh yes. Try to grab the contents. As you do, the bag shivers in your hands. The usual trick of just turning it inside out or holding a hand out while thinking of the thing doesn't seem to work. It's broken? Or cursed. It could be a live alligator. How do I get the stuff inside? Oh boy. Shove my arm! Examine the bag. Shove my head inside! Why would you do this? Why would you shove your head in it? I can't fail, which is actually funny. I shove my head inside. The last thing you hear is Snell saying something about health and safety, and then you shove your head into the bag, and inside you see darkness. You close your eyes and feel. Something inside reacts with you. Something near. Something close. Your stomach grumbles. I am pretty hungry. Hungry for one thing. No! No, I'm the apple boy! Apple. As you speak the word, your vision becomes clouded in pure red. A wave of apples smash against your face in the void. You plop your head out of the bag. As you do, following your head is a stream of apples as they fly all around you. They all spill into the ground, all around you like red, little treasures. At first surprised, your companion's expression soon turns to, of course. What did I expect? You may begin. I pick up an apple. You do so, taking one from the ground. Okay, I'm done. It is done. Through time and strings, you have become the Apple Boy. You leave many apples around you on the ground. Such littering is bad. Snell avoids stepping on one. Now, I will examine the bag closely. It's me, I'm the Apple Roo. As you do, you realize there is a faint trace of dust along the edge. Bone dust. Give me bone dust! Saying the words causes a canister to plop out of either. And another. And another. Oh, okay. So you can ask it for things. I'm not really good at the rest of these. I could try wisdom. I'm not very likely to do it. You know what I can try? Hold on. I now have enhanced ability, which gives me +2. So now I could try. And the wisdom one isn't so bad. Never mind, it's impossible. Ow. Nothing comes to mind. You're usually pretty creative. This time, nothing. How lovely. I'm gonna try again. I have another shard. There we go. How's it going, Galaxy? You think about it. Usually languages and words lie within the blue one's expertise, but this one not so much. Not so much a knowing as much as it is intuition. And interestingly enough, the only word that comes to mind is the one that not directly interesting, a broad term that exists in every tongue. Money. Try some. Oh boy. Snail speech. I know Draconian. Can I not use that one? Dinero. Nothing. Okay. Money. Raha. Nothing. Damn. Gur. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. A Nurin. Aha! Because he's a bird! Can I turn it into something other than goo? Well, you never know what's in my pouch. It's usually a lot of Fanta. A lot of them! Many crowns! Oh, gods. Oh, so many crowns. Until... Oh, geez. Oh. Oh, no, there's so... Wow, that was almost what? 1 month's rent? Almost! Nice. You did work hard for it, picking up all those coins. Alright. That's all I'm gonna get out of that, I think. Peeking inside the lockbox reveals... Oh, you know, it's a lockbox. So I... use this. CEO of Merum Cornus Rex. The Drake Slayer. Do I need any light here? Oh. A bassinet. And now I don't have to risk putting my hands in the, Hey, Howley, what are you up to? Gauntlets of Ogre Power? What? Oh, I'm gonna throw hands now. Holy crap. Look at that lava wolf. I love that guy. Damn. I don't really need it. Well, I mean I could use it, but I don't really need it. A button. A button on the wall. Probably connected with the stairs leading to nothing. Oh, Meek knows. Push button. It will open secret door. Press the button. You do so, putting a fair bit of force, and when you do, a groaning sound. Passage opens. Logically, this would lead to the Temple of Earth. Oh, right, because it's next to. And what about this lever? Oh, oh, right. Connected to the tea shop. Oh, right to the tea shop. Okay, so we learned a little something. True warrior, off duty, Dark Knight can break you like a twig. Yeah, he will not. Okay, cool. Well, Snell, I don't know what else to do. My dear Gorblin. I feel like we're missing something. But what? What am I missing? Did we go back into the tunnels? I don't know what I'm missing in the tunnels. There was something in this tree. Look at the branches above. There's something in it. A hole in the bark. Right. Can't I use Mage Hand? It will probably not work. Try casting Mage Hand anyway. You poof the hand into existence near the hollow and try to go inside. Since your senses are only slightly connected with the esoteric string of your magical hand, it feels strange when your magical fingers attempt to penetrate the hole. Please, for the love of God. When your magical fingers attempt... Since your senses are only slightly connected with the esoteric string of your magical hand, it feels strange when your magical fingers attempt to penetrate the magical hole. Oh, you don't say. Climb the tree. Reach the top. Woo! Wrapping your body around the trunk, you lift yourself up. The bark is rough enough for you to get a pretty firm grip, despite the vertical nature of this feat you're attempting. 1 foot, 1 foot in hand movement after another, each holding on to dear life. You take a deep breath and reach up, finally getting a hold on one of the upper branches. You've done it. Heaving yourself the last way to get a view you did not expect. It's a bird nest, unguarded and full of shiny trinkets. Shove your hand inside. Oh, polished stone? Oh, it's a shard of joy. Get the ring. And protection. Oh, okay, thanks, birds. What's the ring of protection? -1 damage. Dampens high damage. Okay. Now I'm robbing birds. Okay, well, I'm gonna rob everyone with my magical mage hand, to be fair. Where can I go now? So I know I am supposed to be chasing Frank, son of Frank. Somewhere in the depths below, Frank, son of Frank escaped me. But I don't know where exactly Frank, son of Frank went. I don't think there's anything else here. And I don't need to go in the water lane. The only thing I can think of in the water lane, we met with the book guy. I spoke with the guy who was able to repair my book. I stole from the water lane. Yeah, it's got to be something down here. But I'm afraid I don't know. I'm missing something. I already casted Speak with the Dead. I couldn't cast it on the Squashed Adventurer. This is the what? The crypt? Yeah, I don't think there's anything in the crypt. I'm looking for a way down south. Alright, let me ask, The dwarf? No. I'm sorry, not him. Right. Man in yellow? Is that a yes? I did. Yeah, I am. The bugbear shows you a deep frown if you see him stick a knife in his heart. But why? I saw him approaching from the pillar chamber, and I told him to stop. Okay, I came from the pillar chamber. But that bastard, he cast a spell on you. That's awful. No, I was weak. I saw him approach. He wore an ugly yellow robe, said a few words, and I suddenly let him. What else? Which direction? Through the south caves. She points towards the damp tunnel down the slope. I'm a wizard. Then I hate you. Oh, right. Okay. So, south tunnels? So that would be here? Well, no, that can't be right, because that snail has been there for quite a while. Oh, these are the south. So he ran down here. So I was in the right, like, area. I just gotta figure out where this man went. Where did Frank, son of Frank, run off to? I can't go that way. So he had to have run here. Which would have left... Yeah, that would have let him... Maybe Kraid knows? I don't know if I asked Kraid. Hey, what's up, Gator Man? I can't ask him about who I want to ask him about, which sucks. So this is the way the man in yellow came. And this way is blocked and was blocked by an ooze. He could have ran down here, which was a dead end. So unlikely he ran down there. And this way's blocked, that was blocked. That was a secret loot chamber. So if he ran through here, Frank, son of Frank would have gone up this way. This is where I found Lord Gorms. Paw prints? What does that mean? Was that a thaumaturgy thing? No? So he like ran through here? Like I feel like he ran here. But whatever's in there, I don't have access to it. I don't want to look up a guide, but I feel like I'm kind of stuck. Everything says go down here, but I haven't found anything new. I don't know. This was Bondival. I don't think he would have been in here. I don't really want to talk to Bondival again. That leads up to the temple. I went in a big circle. And he could have gone up to Viskin, I suppose. Probably not. Unless there's like... No, there's nothing else to do here. And up is out. What am I missing? I need to find a hag. I need to find the copper press still. Water lane in the morning. Okay. A secret door. A secret door. So there's a secret door. Somewhere below. But where? Where? I feel like I found a lot of secret doors. So I think it's here because my character remarks on paw prints. But I don't know what that means. I don't know. Well, I don't think I'm gonna make any more progress today, so I'm gonna save it. I quick save a lot. Alright, we'll save it there. And we'll come back to this later. Right, hey. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. It's always nice to have all of you. I hope you are enjoying this playthrough as much as I am. I'm sorry I got stuck today. Hangs out with me. Oh. Thank you so much, everyone. Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? Oh, well, I know where to go. There's someone working on something special. You'll see when we get there. You can just spam some emotes. Max is working on something cool. You might recognize someone when you see them. Thank you so much. I'll be live tomorrow with Howley, I believe. We're going to be doing Split Fiction again. We might finish it. Howley's internet works. Thank you so much, Evergas. Thank you, Shifu. Thank you, Raxus. Thank you, Wanderer. Thanks, Coyote. Strutsky, you guys have a great time. Smell ya later. Bye, Galaxy. Bye, Cynic.